All right, go.
You could go.
First stop to the next stop. Covering all your sports info. You step in and stand clear. Let's go. Don't stop. You got Super Dave, Coach Kirk, and Todd, the Magnificent.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
All right. Good afternoon. We are live. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt.
Back in effect.
Serge, the sports star.
What's happening?
Slick the Relic.
The living fossil.
And Todd, the Magnificent.
Back in the building, ready to go. Somebody sounds sad.
Welcome back. So last week we was missing
Everybody.
everybody except for me and the Magnificent. Me and the sports star. All right. And G Money was here. So
and Green.
Oh, and Anthony Green. Now, shout out to Anthony Green.
Green taking a Lincoln too. Green had your seat.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, Green taking it. Yeah, he came after that. What's that?
All right, so all right, so I'm sitting way down. So eventually I'm gonna adjust the seat. So hit it.
You guys get up.
I hit it.
Oh no, that didn't sound right.
Sound the way it sound.
Yes, stop playing.
I got it. All right. Here we go.
It was a Diddy show.
Wrong show.
Yo, Coach, I was gonna say you hit the wrong spot.
Yeah.
How about in practice?
Well, first of all, he was seeing things. He is right there, right? And it wasn't there. And then we turned the chair around. Oh, it's right there.
Maybe he needed some baby oil.
That's gonna make you see better. Anyway, we gotta try to right the ship.
Let's get past the Diddy hour.
Exactly. Listen. All we could do is pray and keep it pushing. All right. Unless y'all got something else, some other issues y'all need to get off your chest.
We good so
Let's
far.
keep it pushing. All right, so we had a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. How was your weekend, gentlemen? Start with you, Coach Kurt.
I was busy, man. Y'all was all over the place. I was doing a world tour of the 5 boroughs and shit, and Long Island, man.
Okay.
Practice 7. Yeah, man. I'm putting miles on that. I didn't expect to, man. Okay. And spending money on the
tolls.
Yeah, man.
What you doing? Coaching again?
I'm back coaching again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You got the call just
Shout out to Coach Kurt on the coaching thing.
I'll talk
they
about
pulled
it
you
later.
back in. Yeah. All right.
Just as I was about.
Right. Well, you need practice because then we're gonna do the adult thing. So you got to get in real form. See, now he's breaking out the pills.
Of course.
So
about to start.
Sports star, how was it for you, sir?
Yeah, same as last weekend. It was the weekend itself was okay, but the sports thing was terrible. But that's just how that go.
I don't know what the problem is. The Yankees won. But anyway, we'll get back to that. The living fossil.
It was good until last night.
Let's
keep it moving. Todd.
The Magnificent. Welcome back, sir.
Yes,
and you welcome back too, Fossil. Yes. Welcome back, Kurt.
Thank you, sir.
I had a blessed weekend.
Is this the year that the Liberty win?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if they can. If they can beat Connecticut, I ain't too sure about Minnesota.
Yeah, the Lynx might give them a problem.
This is it, y'all.
We're gonna do it.
But they better do it because if they don't, then they done.
They do.
Since you started on that subject, okay. One thing I want to say about the Liberty, and they're supposed all-star or not even MVP.
Oh,
she's not it to me. She's not it to me.
Well, she's been in the league a while.
She's been in the league in a while, but she's supposed to be this great. She missed too many shots for me.
Yeah, she do.
To be supposed to be the great player and all that. She be missing a lot of shots.
One thing I can say, Sabrina didn't have the game before where they
No.
lost. She didn't have they were doubling her
Right.
every time off the pick. They were doubling her
Right.
hard, making her give it up. But she had a good game.
She
Like-
carries that team.
Right.
She carries as she go, they go.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty
Telling
much.
you, yeah.
Because Brianna's
No.
been too up and down.
Up and down all the time. And if she starts hot in the beginning, then the second half she'll get cold
Right.
or whatever, you
Yeah.
know. So she doesn't. For somebody that's supposed to be
The
MVP, your
Right.
go-to player, she doesn't play like a go-to player
No.
to me. That's just my thing.
well,
If you look at the stats, don't none of them girls really shoot like that.
Mm.
If you really look at the stats overall,
mhm.
a lot of them leading scorers, they take a lot of shots,
shots.
and they miss a lot of shots. All of them.
What's the girl on Dallas? She takes a lot of shots.
Oh yeah, the guard, the
Agu-
African girl.
She takes a
Yeah.
lot of shots.
I tell you,
Dallas is going.
She's
fishing,
not the only
correct?
one. A lot of
Yeah.
them do.
I tell you who I love though. I love what's it called, the Fisa Colliers game.
I like her too.
Oh my goodness,
She's tough.
Oh my good, and she
She's
do it
tough.
so easy,
Right.
so easy.
She's
She got
tough.
a nice game.
Yeah, she's tough.
Nice game.
She's tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, good
When,
game.
when
Good-
they play tomorrow or today?
I think is it today or tomorrow? I'm not sure.
Well, congratulations to the Liberties
They
that
played last
make
night. Then they play tomorrow because they
Tomorrow?
play last night.
Okay.
They play tomorrow, I believe.
So, and then the next series is 4 out of 7 or 3 out of 5.
Still 3 out of 5.
3 out
Yeah,
of 5. They don't do no 4 out
Yeah,
of
No,
7.
they don't
do
do nothing.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They're not gonna
Not
hold
yet.
At
you
least
that
not
long.
right now.
Not
Right.
yet.
At least not right
They
now.
get there.
You know what killed me? They keep pushing
It'll get there when they have
no
to.
matter
Tatum.
what. Like Caitlin Clark's out the players, but they keep pushing. Oh, the ratings are down now that she's not in it, and they keep pushing it. It's like, yo, let us watch the games. Why you got to keep bringing her name up?
Right.
Well, we got to figure out how we can
The
push it.
ratings may be down because the people that like her, they
Like
ain't
her,
watching
they
it.
ain't watching it.
But the people that like the game, them
Oh,
stadiums are packed.
Yes,
They
You
gonna
know what I'm saying? The
Right.
stadiums are packed. People are at them games,
right.
and people are watching them games.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I watched the games. I didn't even watch football yesterday.
hear
I watched
that,
the
yeah.
girl games
Yeah.
yesterday. You know what I mean? That's
I,
what
like
I
I
watched.
said, I watched the
I
Liberty
wanted to
game.
watch your game, but
Right,
they came on with the rain delay. I went to sleep, so I didn't even get a chance to watch it.
I was gonna say in the chat. All right, guys, you guys gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to sleep
I
because
was
it
gonna
started
say
too
that.
late for me.
Nobody would have answered you because they would have been sleeping. Shit.
I
No,
had a
I
long
was
weekend, so.
watching it.
I watched
I
it for a
didn't, I
little
didn't
bit.
see none of it.
Like I knew, like I think I switched to the Dodgers game, and then I went
Okay,
back,
okay.
and then I
Right.
went back to this.
I was out like a scrap, but I was tired. I was out. I didn't see nothing.
And the Dodgers game, they were throwing stuff on the field.
Yeah, I seen that this morning.
You know,
Yeah, that
which
was crazy.
Yeah, and now they got to go back to San Diego, so
Right.
the Dodgers gonna get it.
Mhm.
You know.
The Dodgers pitching has been shaky all year. All
Yeah.
Well, they hurt.
year.
Yeah.
I think they had 12 different starting pitchers
Yeah,
this year,
it seemed like
Something like that.
almost every starter for them got hurt at one
Yeah.
time or another.
which is crazy.
They're lucky they traded for that kid from the Tigers, or else they
Yes,
really wouldn't have no pitchers.
Flattery,
yeah.
Flattery.
Flattery.
Oh.
Shout out to Cal Stewart checking us out. All right, so
Oh, can I say one thing?
go ahead, please.
This was I had practice Sunday, 7:00 in Freeport in the morning. So I drive out there. We got practice for about an hour and a half. Then we outside talking because somebody else came in after that. Went home, chilled for about an hour, and then I had to go to the Bronx. Had a 12:00 game.
Wow.
Right. Saturday was the same thing. I had
Same team?
no. We had the 4th grade Sunday, 6th grade on Saturday.
Oh.
Going to the Bronx. It's the same tournament, but they had 2 different locations. One is John Jerome, which was down the gym was down the block from the Yankee Stadium, right there on Jerome. Before you go under the train, there's a park there, whatever it was. I'm there. Sunday's over there. I mean, Saturday was on Webster Avenue. But the week before, I had to go to the gym, Webster Avenue. So I'm going up to Major Deacon. I get on the Cross Bronx. First exit Jerome. They doing the exit's closed because they doing
Always.
the
Street work.
the exit ramp.
Yeah.
They chopped it all up. I said, all right, I gotta go to the next exit anyway. Get to the next exit, same thing. So I was like, oh shoot. So
They
now
do-
I don't know nothing about the Bronx, so I'm looking at my ways where the hell I'm going. Gotta go to the next exit. So I had to go make a turn here, make a turn here, go up 5 blocks, make another turn. I was all over the place, man. I was getting frustrated. Pissed.
Let me tell you something. They are doing, and that's another thing because in the election year, all that money they put out there for for the roads and all that.
Right.
So they trying to finish it up because everywhere you go, not just in New York, any state that I've been in, they doing road work all over.
It's crazy.
In every
man.
state that I've been in. That's
It
what
is
they
crazy.
doing right now. It's crazy.
And it seems like that always happens.
Yeah, when it's an election year.
Nothing.
Then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
right.
then all of a sudden you're trying to get everything
Election
done.
year.
So when you get up there for the election, you can talk about what you've
Right,
done.
get the hell
Yeah,
out
we
of
did
here.
this, we did that, we did this, we did that. Yeah, you wait to the end to do it. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But
The Van Wick, they've been working on forever.
Forever.
I don't know.
We were still working with it. We
Yeah,
was all
right,
working
right.
with it.
that's true.
But I had another thing. I'm driving here today. So way sick, take the Grand Central. So I took the Grand Central. So I'm getting on it. I'm on it. After I leave, where the Van Wick splits, I'm coming around. I don't see no cars on the other side. I was like, the hell's going on? How come this is all packed? Nothing's on the other side. I see a motorcycle come down. 2 motorcycles come down. They got the first. I said, it must be some dignitary coming down. Another motorcycle. About 4 or 5 came down by themselves. Then all of a sudden you start seeing the cars and then the SUVs.
Right,
right, yeah.
know.
You don't know which one
Who's
he's in.
there?
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, okay, there's a. Then right after that, all the cars are right behind them.
Right,
Yo,
right,
try-
right.
It's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I
That's
said
cool.
it down.
That's cool.
I said it down.
I forgot to mention how my weekend was. So again,
Mhm.
I went Friday. I spoke to you. Then
Right.
dropped Mike at the airport Saturday morning. Went to the sneaker ball. For Angels of Hope Foundation. It was nice. A lot of people up in there that really suffering from MS need help, and they did a fundraiser. It was a real nice, gorgeous thing. So, and that was in between while the game was on, because it was like for 6-11. It was really nice. Can't have no complaints. My daughter living in Rochdale, called her, like, all right, our cousin having a little get together. I'm gonna pick you up. We'll go there. So, that's Nate's girlfriend, Nate Glenn. So, it's a Starlight City. We went there, hung out, double back Sunday morning, up at it, El Primo. And, I was back and forth with the football games, and everything. So, the weekend is always long, whatever, topsy-turvy, things of that nature. But, so we back and forth in between the games. So, I was checking out. I saw the Jets early, and they was disappointing to say the least. I saw, and I came. I said, "Let me get this cat nap," because then I woke up, and for some reason I must have been like, oh, "This is why the Giants are playing 1 o'clock." But Cincinnati and the Ravens was in the dog fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
Yeah.
And I mean, whatever you do, Cincinnati, Burrows, he was doing his thing, but the defense is not holding you down.
Not holding them down. They're in a position now where they better get it together or they're gonna be out before setting.
What is it? What are they? 1-4?
1-4.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I mean,
so
the irony is though,
It ain't over
you
for
can
them.
go,
It's still
you can
early.
go on a 12
Sure you.
game run.
It ain't over for them.
I keep giving y'all the Bungles orange. I keep
the
ignoring it.
Bunkos.
It's over.
Well, after listening to you with this, with this steel, that
It's
steel
over for
rod,
y'all.
not even a steel
I
curtain.
can tell you
steel-
that.
When it's one,
Steel rod that
when
was
the team, we're
bending.
gonna get to my team.
You heard
When it's
what you
1
call
and
him called,
4,
y'all?
Who?
What's the guy that got the show on he played with the Giants?
Oh,
Canty.
Oh,
He called y'all frauds.
Oh, okay.
He called y'all frauds. And it's starting to look like it. It's
shout out to Greg.
What I-
Just came to the building.
he's starting to look like y'all gonna be frauds too.
What I did like is when they showed McCarthy and Tomlin's postseason record.
mm-hmm.
And they showing. I'm not stressing Coffee, but his record's 3-8. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs.
Who?
Tom.
Was it you, Serge, that said they should fire the Jets head coach and bring
I
back
said, well, I didn't.
and bring back what's his name?
Rex Ryan.
Rex
That's
Ryan.
right.
Was it
No,
you?
that wasn't me.
Well, it must have been my.
He wants to coach again.
No,
think he does.
that I didn't
It's
say
60
it, but that's
I
that's
think he said he would coach again.
Yeah.
I think he said.
61.
I think he's
62.
60 something. I don't know,
62.
but I think he said he would coach again.
Mhm.
Give me Rex with an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's decent.
I know.
Right,
I know.
right.
I believe.
Yeah.
To me, get Sal out of here. I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
I'm good with Rex.
I'm
The-
done
the-
with him.
the- not the turnovers, the penalties.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so sick of
ridiculous.
them, man.
Well,
But that's
But my
been
thing
all
is
over the
this. My
place,
thing
too.
is this. This guy has thrown the ball the last 2 games 91 times, I think. Something like that.
what about the run game?
Rodgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got 2 good running backs on your team.
You
Right.
you
Two.
think, you
Yeah, but-
think you do, but
Yeah.
Brees Hall ain't doing nothing, and the other kid don't get enough chances to try to do
Right.
anything.
So
So we have to rely on Allen
Rogers.
But who's
Rogers.
calling the play?
Nate.
It ain't Saleh.
so
Rodgers
Nate Hackett,
boy.
But it
yeah.
doesn't matter because every
Hackett.
time you
You
give
can't throw the
Hall
ball that many times.
he don't do nothing with it.
Right.
Hall
Mm.
looks terrible this year. He don't
Yeah.
look nothing like the guy that
Put that-
everybody thought he was going to
Then
be.
put that young boy in there because he can run. You got to do so. You can't throw the
Allen?
Rogers. You can't the rookie they got. I forget the yeah. You can't throw that ball 91 times in 2 games.
No, you can't.
Not with him.
But it
Not with this-
also
not with
like
that
if you
roster.
fall behind, then that kind of early in the game you should be running the ball. You should be running the ball.
They
I just-
tried, but it didn't work.
yeah, well, maybe they ain't getting the holes.
Well, Minnesota got a good defense.
run
They got the
opens
best
up
defense
the
in the league right
passing
now.
game.
That's
Supposedly.
Minnesota. But what about the other four
they
games
shoulda
they
did-
played before
yeah,
that when
they
Hall
shoulda.
didn't do nothing?
Nothing.
Well, so we got to figure out what's going on with him because
I mean, the offensive line ain't helping because he's getting whacked around back there. But
Yeah.
but some of them throws that Rodgers make.
He made some
keep
bad
trying-
passes.
Keep
made
trying
bad
to say
throws.
that they not on the same wavelength.
No, he made
but he made some bad passes.
he made some.
That
bad
can't
pass-
squeeze the
that
ball into
pass-
3
Nah.
people. I seen one jet jersey
Right.
with 3 Minnesota guys around. Who you think that guy was getting that ball?
No, he
Come
made
on, man.
some bad passes.
That,
That
the
game.
one to Van Ginkel lost us the game
Mm.
because the defense played well. We didn't give up, but what we lost? We
Was
lost
that the last-
27,
the last pass- the
23-17.
23-17.
You
So
would've
we
scored a
only gave
touchdown,
up
kicked up-
16 points
Right.
on
Right.
offense.
The
We didn't-
pass-
that interception killed.
Was that the
game
one
for
at the
us.
sideline on the side going down the sideline?
No, that's
when he
the
threw-
one where the guy ran it back in for a touchdown, the
Oh.
pick six.
Well,
in the
hold on.
first
But I
half.
know the pass that the guy caught. They
Yeah, no, that
intercepted
was-
him down the
that was a
sideline.
bad pass.
Dude, you can't throw the ball up in the air
Right,
to your
that's what
receiver.
I'm
You'd have threw the
saying.
ball up to your receiver. That'd have been a touchdown.
I'm saying, throw it
Now
up
that he
over
threw
the
it to the
guy.
ground.
He
To the
tried to
ball.
throw
Well,
it
I'm
on
like,
the
what is that? The guy
inside.
caught it.
All right, so we count how many interceptions did he throw
3.
yesterday?
Three.
So,
And they had a
The last
fumble.
one was the killer.
Is
was
it-
was
do
the-
we have a fault in this? Because you blame Salah.
No, he didn't play well.
He didn't
Rodgers
play-
didn't play
He
well.
didn't play well. I
That's-
think he throwing
You
the
know
ball
what
too
it
much.
is? We got the 40-year-old Rodgers.
Yes.
Because
I
the
was gonna
30-year-old
say that.
Rodgers was not going to make the kind of plays that 40-year-old
I was
Rodgers
going to
is
say
making.
that. The 30-year-old Rodgers, even though he would have threw it into 3 people, he would have got that sucker there.
Right.
I don't know.
It would've got
Before he
different-
left
it's a
Green
different
Bay,
story.
he didn't play well in that playoffs. That they needed that
Yeah,
Yeah,
win
but
to
he,
get
he
to the
was,
playoffs.
yeah, he was 38 then.
Right.
We talking about the
We talking
MVP
about
Rodgers
Brett
But he
Favre,
won
for
right.
3
MVP.
years.
Right. You talking about
That
them
Rodgers,
Favre
we
years.
got that Rodgers.
You're talking
it'd be a
about the
different
MVP
story.
Rodgers, man.
So let me ask you. So let me ask you. So let me ask this question. Does Devontae Adams make a difference if they get him? Does that make a difference?
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
I didn't ask for no Dallas fans.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say
I-
yes.
I'm asking the Jet fans over
I'm
here.
gonna say yeah to some extent.
No, you know why it's gonna help?
Is the
It
problem.
doesn't matter.
But he'll
that-
come
but-
across
But
the
see,
middle.
that's where it helps at though, because if
He-
you got Devontae on one side and Wilson on the other side, now you got to figure out which guy you're going to double team.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's always got to be a double team. So you're taking a guy off the line that you don't have to block anymore. You don't have to
Right,
worry about
right.
that safety coming in because they got to worry about the wide receivers.
gotta worry
Maybe
about
that
it.
opens up the running
Right.
game.
Maybe,
Yeah,
right. Maybe.
and I would agree with you.
So we
with
got to
that.
make that. We got to get.
Right.
We got
I
to make
say
that
yes.
call and get him
I
right.
say
All right,
yes.
I say yes,
so again, he's a game changer.
of course.
Wilson not going to get the ball enough because he's going to be hitting Adams because that's
He
his
ain't getting
main
the ball
target.
that much.
Well, he
now.
got it
They
yesterday.
got
Yesterday
rhythm
was- he
Yesterday,
got it
yeah,
yesterday.
but the game before he was absentee.
Well, they
and
still got to find a rhythm.
You still need more than one guy.
that's why you
Right,
need to
but
play
you
in
You
the
need more. You
preseason.
need one. You
guy.
need more than one guy.
That's why you
Look
need
at-
to play in the
Look
preseason.
at Anthony Green scene. They in trouble because they missing McCaffrey and Debo. Jennings had one good game, but they rely on Ayuk and Kittle.
I haven't heard his
And
name yet.
He had a good game
He had a good
yesterday.
game
He
yesterday.
finally had a good game
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
speaking
That's
of
what I'm saying.
Anthony Green, he said, "What's good?" Shout out to Anthony Green and shout out to my man Eugene.
What's
Hayes.
good? You ain't here when the crew is here. That's what's good.
But,
I'm giving this clap. I'm giving this.
hey,
That's what's good.
We
You got
the
it. You
only
need
winner-
weapons.
You the only winner
Right.
in here tonight.
You're not gonna
You only
win
win a
football
team.
games without weapons.
And
That's part of his problem for his team.
They don't
They got
weapons.
Pickens and they got nothing else.
But see, the
They-
only
I don't know why you don't use Frying
Let
move
me,
more.
let me say
Exactly.
That-
Hold
that's
on.
He's a
that's
good
on
tight
your
end.
quarterback.
He's a good tight
Let me
end.
say this because I had brought this up before we started. I had said that I had liked what I seen in Kyle Allen
right.
in the preseason.
That's preseason.
He
Yeah.
right. He comes in the first one play and he hits Frying move in the middle real fast right there.
Okay.
So I'm like, I already know he's not gonna get a look unless
One of them guys
what's
get hurt.
name really does get a concussion and he's out and Russell can't play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think the problem with Fields, his decision making is not fast enough.
Okay.
He's not making quicker decisions. He's not looking in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He does it sometimes, but he don't do it 100%.
I got you.
Because I guarantee you, if we had somebody like Rodgers, Pickens would look different. You know understand what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Frying move, I believe so. Frying move would look different.
Well, y'all got a better.
Y'all, their offensive line ain't that great.
You don't think it's better than Jets?
But it's the decision making.
All right. So let me
but
ask you
we
this
still gotta
question.
have time.
So let me
Right,
ask you
give
this
what you
question.
need time.
So let me answer this question. When Wilson, I told you he's coming back.
Right.
They're gonna play him.
Right.
And when he comes
They don't have
back,
a choice.
yeah, when he comes back and he doesn't do well, then what? Then what y'all go from there?
Bring Fields back.
Then-
Allen.
so then you gotta
Oh,
you
bring-
you just
listen, we
rotating
got-
quarterbacks.
Right. We got 3 quarterbacks.
That never works.
I understand that, but we got 3 quarterbacks.
The last time that worked
Look,
for y'all when
look,
when
if-
Terry
if-
Bradshaw was there.
Listen, if Washington ain't don't get hurt, Brady never gets his spot.
True.
So come on. So look,
Uh,
we got a few journeyman quarterbacks
Right.
playing good right now. Geno Smith is playing good. Like there's a few quarterbacks that started with this team. They playing good and solid.
Sam
with other
Darnold.
You
teams.
got to get your TV fixed. Gino played good yesterday.
That's yesterday.
All right. Well,
Hey,
But he's
I know one guy-
established some stuff.
I know,
now.
I know. I wonder what Cleveland's thinking about not
Oh,
letting
my God.
Flacco come back.
And
What are they
did
thinking
he
about?
walk off? He walked off the field. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he did do something
The
stupid.
game
he
was
did.
still going. He walked.
Yeah, he
off.
walked away from the
They was
coach or
supposed to
something.
be. They was going to go for a fourth
Right,
down.
and
he
he
walked
walked-
off.
yeah.
He pulled off Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
But still,
But
he was
But still.
he was supposed to stay on the.
Okay. Okay.
But I know they wish they still would have kept Joe Flacco.
He hasn't
Joe
looked good
Flacco's
since they
looking
got
good.
him, man.
He's looking good. Is he? He won't be there. I don't think he'll be there next year.
Joe Flacco
But
is
they still got to pay him though, right?
They're gonna have to eat that money.
Just Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, they gotta pay him all
He
this.
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they
You
ain't got
can't-
no choice. They got to pay
You,
him.
they're gonna pay him regardless.
Right.
I'm talking about him being on the field.
Right.
That's not gonna happen next year. I don't think so. I really don't think he's gonna be on that field next year playing like this.
So
If this goes on the whole year, he's gonna get his money. That's guaranteed. That don't mean you got to be on the field. They talk about that today.
Right. Well, he,
That they can eat it. I mean,
But-
they're gonna have to pay him, but they're gonna have to
Right.
eat it
Excuse
because you
me.
can't keep this
Well,
going.
that's what Denver
Yes.
did.
what you were saying though before that was like he wasn't gonna be on the team. He could be on the sideline. We agree with that.
What, with a
He's
clipboard,
not
you
playing.
mean?
You
They might
don't
let
let
him
no.
go.
He's just
But
like
they-
Wilson.
they let
Denver's
Russell
playing
Wilson
Wilson,
go.
and he's playing with another. He's playing with them,
And they
but Denver's
paying
paying him.
Denver's paying him.
150 million.
They paying him.
They
But
paid
whatever
him.
his contract was.
What he's
Whatever his
Paying
contract
him much.
is, Pittsburgh ain't paying.
I can't.
Right.
I can't pay. I can't.
for this. No, Pittsburgh's not paying it this year.
Right.
No, Denver.
Right,
Minimum.
right.
No.
Right.
He's
Getting
getting
the-
39,
right, getting the
34,
bulk of the money
or
at
39 from Denver.
Right.
But they get the Watson. But no, but the thing about it, ain't nobody gonna pick up Watson. So he's gonna be sitting home getting paid. Because ain't nobody gonna want that. You can't justify that pay.
No, you
to pay
can't,
them.
man. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know what his part.
they saying right now in Cleveland, them guys don't even respect him, the team. They don't look at him as a lead. They ain't gonna play for him. You know, he's horrible.
That's
He's
ridiculous.
horrible.
Think about this though. So there's a lot of teams that are 3-2, 2-3.
Mhm.
Right.
It's week 5, and it's a tight situation. Only 2 undefeated teams, believe it or not, and
Who's the other one besides Minnesota?
Vikes? Is it the
I
Vikes?
know.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oh,
Chiefs.
That's
And,
And
they,
those
might,
undefeated-
and they might go down a day.
Those undefeated games, they undefeated. They could
The
Saints.
Saints.
They could have easily been 0-4. So they pulled out their games in the last
Yeah, they
second
did.
every
They
game.
did. Where's in New Orleans?
But that's
No.
that's
Six
good,
and
though.
KC,
That
yeah.
builds them up.
No, we
But
know
KC's
KC is what they
automatic. We
do,
know they
but you can't keep winning games like
No,
that
it catches up
the
to
whole
you.
Right.
year.
It catches up.
You can't.
right, law of
And I
averages.
think they
is-
numbers up anyway. They don't look like that team to me.
Yeah, but if they get home field advantage, they're not in the playoffs.
I don't care. I think
And
they
what's
can
and
still
what is what's name out for the season? Rice? Is he out for the
Gone.
season? He's gone.
They
Gone.
need it.
Ray
They
Hines
need
is
to make a
watching.
trade.
Shout out
They
to
need a
him.
wide receiver.
Yeah, they need 1 or 2 because they gone. They got the rookie now as the guy.
Yeah.
And Whatchacom's gone too, I think, for the year.
The running back, right?
No, the other receiver they got the fast guy that used to play with the Cardinals.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I know
Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown. Yeah, he's
and
done.
Pacheco's out.
The Checo's out. He's
Pacheco's
supposed to come
out
out
too, yeah.
by the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
But I think Hollywood Brown, I think, is done for the year too.
Wow.
If they be a right
So-
running back, they got that white kid in Hunt. They
Yeah.
they not reliant on. They reliant on the passing game.
Of course.
That's their whole
Yeah.
offense. It ain't really the running game is just something to
Sure.
make you think that you might have to run, protect the run, and then they'll show you a few runs, and then they'll turn around and boom. Next thing you know, it's Kelsey, Worthy, Kelsey, Worthy.
All right. So, do you think there's anything such as a sophomore jinx for second-year quarterbacks? Like Strauss got lucky yesterday with that game between Buffalo and Houston because he wasn't that impressive.
No, he
It
wasn't.
was not.
Who? Allen? Oh, you said
Stroud.
Allen ain't.
Stroud.
Oh,
Allen was terrible yesterday. He
Yeah,
was
Allen was
9.
terrible.
He was 9 for
didn't he
something.
get hurt,
I
though?
think
Yeah,
I think he must have been hurt because
He
he
did
don't
get
play
hurt.
like that.
He was terrible.
He hit his head. and
Yeah, but
they never put
he
him
was
in
terrible before he hit his head.
protocol.
It was just a bad game
Yeah.
yesterday for him.
Shout out to Kenny Gamble
Mm.
watching.
Well, he didn't play a good game
No, he
yesterday.
didn't play well at all.
Um,
And he's another guy who needs another a wide receiver, a big time wide receiver. That thing with Diggs hurt them more than they want to admit that it did, because they don't want to admit that Diggs is that big a problem. But they have nothing. They could
have
at
no-
least
they
try
have
to
no
keep
go-to
Gabe
people.
Davis.
yeah, why
They
they get
even
rid
gave
of
up Davis.
Yeah, they shouldn't
So
have
now
gave. If you knew Diggs was
you got-
going, you should have kept Davis.
You
I
got
agree
three
with
guys
you.
nobody
And he
knows
played well
about.
with you.
But
He
that's
played
a
good.
plus because we play them next week.
No, it ain't.
Next
And he-
Monday.
And he not really doing nothing with the Jaguars.
Yeah,
No,
it
it
is. It is.
I don't
Who,
know.
Davis?
I
It's
don't-
a
Davis.
plus for us,
He's
but
not
we'll
because
find a way
Whatchamacall
to
wasn't
lose,
playing good.
so
Yesterday was the first time he played good all
Trevor
year.
Lawrence.
Yeah, it's the best game he had all year.
Yeah, he ain't playing well.
He didn't play well. So
Well, I guess also 17 games is a long season.
very long. It's too long.
And
I mean, they got
they're not
time.
going backwards; they're going forwards.
Yeah,
Next
18's
is
coming.
18, right?
18's
So
coming.
It's never.
So I mean,
Two
and you got
preseason
people hurt. A lot of people out already. They
Yes,
hurt
correct.
because it
18
messes up with the preseason. Like
Right.
Serge said,
Right,
they used to have 6 preseason games
right.
when it was 14-game
And
season.
now they have 1.5.
Now they have 2, right?
Oh.
Exactly. So them guys don't play. So you don't get. So it's like the first 4 games is
First 4 or
preseason.
5 games.
It's preseason
Maybe
basically.
maybe week 6.
You know what I'm
Maybe start
saying?
playing
Yeah,
after
so-
next week.
Right.
These guys are crazy.
Look at the running
Well,
back.
you see the passing games are starting to pick up now. It wasn't like the first couple of weeks where guys was having a struggle to get to 300. You got Kirk Cousins getting 500. Lamar had 340 something.
Right, right.
There's guys out there warming up now, and they
Dak had
starting
300
to
yesterday too.
they start.
Whatchamacall don't look good either.
Who's that?
The guy in San Diego.
No,
He
but the
don't-
whole team don't.
Yeah, they don't.
They
Yeah.
missing Eckler in a big way.
Yeah, they was done.
They missing
They got rid of
Eckler
all
in a
their
big way.
guys. He got rid of
Keenan
all their
Allen
guys.
too.
Mm.
Yep.
I
He
mean,
got
these
rid of
guys
all
getting
his guys.
older, but still, they was reliable.
Yep.
So now they
They got
got
rid of him.
problems.
Yeah, Michael Williams. They got rid of all their guys, and these guys ain't stepping up.
All right.
But before we move on, Mungo,
Yes,
your Steelers
yes.
couldn't stop the run and couldn't run against the worst run defense in the league.
Horrible.
What the hell happened to your team yesterday?
Harris is a power back,
And
right?
so
Um,
is Derrick Henry.
Right, I understand that.
And so is
but
everybody else that
who
was
we-
running against the
Who are we?
Cowboys.
The players we're missing is number 84, the big guy. He came from the Falcons, I believe.
Who, tight end?
No,
No, 84. Where he came from?
the guy to do the run backs. All the
No. He's
That's
a
him.
running back.
Listen to
Oh
me.
yeah, right.
Listen
right.
to
I
me.
got what
I
you're
got to
saying.
tell your team.
Yeah.
He's a run
No,
back,
you're
kicks
right.
and punts
Right. He's running
Right.
back.
too, but he plays receive. He
But
can play receiver and running back
Right.
too.
Okay.
You know
Right.
that he played with the Falcons. He played with a few teams. Played with Chicago. I can't think of
Right.
his name. He played with Chicago
Played
too.
with Chicago.
But his
Yeah.
famous thing, he runs back, punts and kicks, and take him to the house.
Right.
But
So-
his position is he could play receiver
Right.
and he played running back
Right.
too.
I
I
forgot.
Okay.
can't think his name offhand,
his
but I
name.
know the guy you
believe
talk
it
about.
begins with a
But he
C.
played with y'all too.
Right.
But they got rid of him.
No, he got hurt last week. Did he get rid of him
Is
before?
he on the Pittsburgh still
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, he got hurt last week.
Oh,
So we're missing him, and we're also missing the running back that plays with in tandem with Harris. He's also a slashing back. You know what I'm saying? And he gets both of them get good runs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like Harris gets punishing runs that don't go nowhere. No, I'm serious. He's that type of back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big problem right there. All right. Now the defense. Look, when you 3 and out every freaking game, every freaking drive, you 3 and out. What you think's gonna happen?
Well, they're gonna get tired,
right? And this is why I was mad at Tomlin for going for 4th down sometimes. Not yesterday, but when we at the 40, or you know what I'm saying, stop putting the defense out there, man.
To get the points you talking about? Oh, was they in
I'd rather
position
you
to
punt and give them a long field.
Okay.
Look,
Cat Cordell Patterson.
Right, Patterson.
Okay.
Look, right, Cordell,
whatever.
Yeah, something
I
like
give you
that.
the name. Don't try to correct me. You didn't know.
No, I'm saying I know
Get outta
his name ain't Cordell. I know
Whatever.
Cordell.
Whatever.
But anyway,
You didn't even know nothing.
Okay.
So he the defense bent, but it never broke. We had interceptions, we had sack fumbles, and we had a Gary Reason fumble that we didn't get at the last play of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the defense was holding us down as much as they can. But there's nothing we can do when we get 3 and outs, and TJ Watt is getting double teamed. He tired, and Highsmith is not playing. Herbig was filling in for Highsmith, and Herbig is good, and he's hurt. Come on, man. What can I do? There's nothing we can do.
All right. Well,
until the offense get better.
This is what we need to do.
So you can admit that your team is on the fake team list.
Right.
No, I'm never admitting that.
But we don't.
No, I told him what he. I told you what the guy called him.
To waste no more than 2 minutes with your team until they get it right.
The fraud.
Words asked the question.
I
answered it.
But you don't have to answer.
But he don't have to answer it because he got the answer wrong anyway. Because his team is fake.
I didn't get that.
Canty already called them frauds, and it's starting to show up.
Look, you can't say team is fake after 5 games and we 3-2. All right.
Look who
when
you
we
beat.
3-7 or 3-8, then you talk that talk. We 3-2. We still
gonna,
better.
I'm
than
gonna give everybody
a few other teams out here.
We all wait till we get to the halfway point.
You hush your mouth.
All right. So shout out to Eric
say
Wilcox on the check-in. All right, check it out,
Curry's
y'all.
gonna hit him in the back of the head.
All right,
he still got one coming.
All right, so we're in.
I come down there unless you told me it was Greg.
All right, no doubt.
So, I got your back.
He said I got your back.
All right, we're in the first half hour of First Stop to the Next Stop. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt, Serve the Sports Star.
Yeah.
Slick the Relic. Still, Todd the Magnificent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to G Money. The phone lines is open. The number is 516-206-0711. If you have an NFL team and you're proud of them right now, give us a call and give us the upside of your team. All right. All right. On the upside, no doubt. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt, who's constantly saying the Giants should tank, but they out there playing tough.
They playing. They defense look good.
Oh, there you go. Is it back or is it green? Is it back or is it green?
I gotta be back. Get the phone line.
Go ahead, Green.
Yo, good afternoon, my brothers. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon.
We was waiting on
Where
you.
you at? Well, I thought you'd be sitting here today. Where you at?
Man, listen, bro. I just got back in town yesterday because I went out of town and I came back. We did a matter of fact, big shout out to my man David TSS David Pearl.
All right,
We
shout
did
out to Pearl.
surprise. We did a surprise dinner party for him yesterday, and then today, just trying to get some running around done, and I got to go do a few things over here real quick, and that's it.
It's all
But,
good.
Do your thing.
I just want to comment on what y'all up there saying. That is absolutely right. When you play your bums, you look good. The team look good over there. The Steelers look good over there. I don't know what's wrong with the Dallas organization. Dallas organization is something that's really, besides them not having a running back, something real dysfunctional is going on over there where you can't even beat that. You can't even beat the Steelers. You know, it's something real dysfunctional. Now, Mongo, you also mentioned about having 3 quarterbacks. You can have 3 quarterbacks, Malcolm, Mongo. But the thing is, the problem is, bro, is that you got to remember the front line is the key to everything, because every time you change the helm, they're on the rhythm. So if you take one of the quarterbacks down and you put another one in there, this cadence and rhythm is a little bit off from the other one, and that disrupts the front line. That causes you to have holding charges and everything else, and sometimes occasionally fumbles. I'm not to say that these guys are not all that great, but it makes a big difference. Now, you mentioned receivers. I do believe in having a good receiver from time to time, but let's not forget what Tom Brady did, and let's not forget what some of these other great quarterbacks did. If you have guys that can produce, and I give this to McMahon over there on the Chiefs. It don't matter if you got hands, run your route, and the ball gonna be there. Because Tom Brady only had one good running, a wide receiver at one point, and that was Randy Moss. But other than that,
He had a great tight end.
He had a great tight end, but
yes,
he made these guys
and the slot guy and the slot guy.
That was the difference. They always had that slot guy.
He made those guys.
Walker and
you never heard
Edelman.
Yeah, they always had him.
Both of them
right,
guys.
but you never heard of those receivers when they got there. You never heard of them because New England wasn't getting #1 draft picks and all kind of other stuff, because for the simple fact that they always played good in the regular season and in the playoffs. So when it's time for them to get a draft ball, they always draft close to little or nothing. But they always got good receivers. Tom Brady made it happen for them. So does Mahone over there on New England, on the Chiefs, you got to look at him. That kid finding receivers. Last year they had a bunch of receivers that couldn't catch nothing. This year look like they're about to get hit with the injury plague bug. But as long as they got guys that can run routes and catch the ball,
Mahomes gonna get him the ball. Yeah.
He's gonna get him the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of magic this Joker got. But Todd, you're right. They be losing their games, but this dude finds a way.
Yes, he do.
You got the clutch.
This dude finds a way. I don't know what the hell. And he finds a way with a raggedy receiver.
Yes.
I be like, yo.
Yes.
He be like, yo, the dude caught the ball. He finds a way with him with a raggedy receiver.
Yes.
Now, I don't know how he keep doing it week in and week out. He go in there and pull it out. This dude is Mr. Fourth Quarter. I mean, like, he lives under pressure.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yep.
He lives in the running back core he got. When they're afraid of your receivers, the running back look like a superstar.
Yep.
And he ain't. But even though he looked like a superstar, because you got your guys playing back off the line, away from the line, because you don't want them to hit you with that short shit all the way down the field. But for some reason, that kid is something special. He got Hall of Fame written all over him already.
Oh, without question.
He's a Hall of Famer.
That's without
He's
question.
a Hall of Famer without
question.
Even with the 49ers had this dude beat twice in the Super Bowl, but for some reason, when they gave this boy back the ball, he came and stuck his foot right up there. He like, nah, I got this.
Yeah.
And if you look at who he was throwing to, you be like, he's not even throwing to no prime receivers.
No, you're right.
He's finding ways to win games. Just like Brady. When Brady got receivers, he made Edelman and all them guys over there better, because we never heard a lot of them receivers over there until they got over there. And then he's like, yo, just run these little short routes and catch the ball. Yep. And we're going to move this ball up and down the field. If you ask anybody, how many of the receivers from New England went to the Hall of Fame, and it was only Randy Moss? Look and see how many receivers did they actually have that was Hall of Famers.
Did Randy get a ring with them?
Randy got a ring with them, I think.
No,
they lost to the Giants.
Giants beat them.
Giants.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Giants stopped. They was undefeated, and the Giants got a hold of them.
Well, the tight end will, but
that was his only year there.
That
was his only year there.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Gronk
That's
will,
correct.
Gronk was going.
That's correct.
Gronk is oh, yeah, Gronk is definitely going to go.
Not much, not many, maybe 2.
Pull it up.
Right. Because if you look at those guys,
could be wrong.
The receivers that he had during his era of those 6 Super Bowls that he won, look at the receiving core that guy had, and then look up the receivers and see how many of them
you got.
But you know, it's the same thing with Mahomes. He had Gronkowski, and Mahomes got Kelsey.
Right.
How many
2000 what?
rings?
When you got a Hall of Fame tight end,
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
makes
3
up for some of the deficiencies
Yes,
at
it
wide
does.
receiver.
Yeah,
Yes, it does. Big time.
that too.
And these
But
guys are 2 of the top 3 wide tight ends, probably with Tony Gonzalez
Yep.
all time.
Uh-huh.
Antonio Gates.
Right.
yeah, the common denominator though on all this, you could interchange the parts, but you got to have that quarterback,
Mhm. To get
and that's
them-
the thing.
Exactly.
That's
If you
the
look
thing.
at
The
if
other
you look at a certain teams, like they always say, if you look at Purdy, they say you can put any quarterback in there that can run that system as long as them dudes is healthy, they're gonna win.
How many rings?
But the 49ers problem
None.
is not the offense because they putting up the points. It's them clowns back there they got as the secondary. Them dudes back there is a bunch of clowns. They ain't working right together.
Are you talking
Well,
about
you
your
gotta-
team now?
I'm glad that he.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause I was
talking about my
going
team.
there. Oh, I was going there. I wanted to know
Well,
what's
well,
going on with his team.
It's a bunch of clowns over there because when you winning by, if you losing by 10 and then you all of a sudden you up 20 to 10 and then you got 23 points and then all of a sudden this team track you down and put two touchdowns on you just like that, put 2 touchdowns on you and win the game 24 like that. It ain't the offense, it's the defense.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Well, we told him.
Nah,
we
yo,
told, I
listen,
told
bro.
him 2 weeks ago.
I can be honest with my squad because I'm gonna watch the game and I'm gonna look at it. When you giving up that stuff back there like that, they got
You
them,
can't be
they
giving
got
up
them
leads.
dudes like
So
you
did
got
you?
prostitutes back there.
All
man.
right. So did
Them
you
prostitutes.
did
They
you put
back
your
there giving
helmet
it up with
in the back of the
stockings on with no
closet?
drawers.
Help me out. I don't know. Explain to me where you are, because I know you got injuries, but explain to me where you are.
Injuries is one thing, but listen, you can have injuries, but when your team is winning, you can't make no excuse on no injuries
Nope.
on the offense to say, listen, I got 23 points. This guy got 10 points. How in the hell by the 4th quarter they beat us? Because them prostitutes back there with them stockings and no drawers on are back there giving it up.
So let me understand something. Is your television okay? Did you break it? What's going on?
Nah, bro, my television is fine, man.
All right.
I just don't like to see a good oil machine, and I'm not gonna make it no excuse for the preseason. I understand what Todd said. These guys are still in preseason mode, but at the same time, though, you in professional mode all time. You got to be able to get off and be able to get off and train in the off season. So when you get in the preseason, you're gonna be looking pretty decent and pretty good, and y'all can move on because a lot of teams, a lot of players and the quarterbacks, they get together in the off season. That's why when they get back on the field, they doing pretty good.
Right.
They say we're gonna pick up where we left up at. For some reason, these dudes are still relying on. I'm like, no, don't rely on the big play. Keep playing hard-nosed football. They need to fire that defensive coordinator and beg Belichick to come in there and help them out on that defense. Because for some reason, them dudes in that secondary, or anybody know, if you want to beat the 49ers, throw it deep. They're gonna give it up.
All right. So listen. We're gonna cut you short because I know you're gonna call back or
Yes, sir.
whatever
Yes,
case
sir.
may
But
be.
listen,
And
hats off to the New York Giants. Didn't see that shit coming.
No,
Uh-oh.
nobody did.
for real.
You know,
Hey, truth
I
be
didn't
told,
see that coming at all.
truth be told, I think the Giants play harder than the Jets do on a regular, because I don't know
You know what?
what
I
it
think
is.
the
They
Jets-
discombobulated.
I think the Jets need to find their way and let.
I think they need to fire your coach.
Salah,
He needs to go.
you need to go back to 49ers.
He needs to get out of here.
Hey,
Right.
Hey, Todd, I got a quick question to ask you before I go.
Go ahead.
What do you see in Salas that is going to make him get fired at the end of the year? Do you think he's not effective enough on both sides of the ball? Or
I think the respect factor between him and his quarterback is not there. You know what I mean? I think Aaron Rodgers thinks he's over him, and that's a thing that it can't work. That respect factor, it doesn't work, and he doesn't come off like he's the guy running the show. It's like Aaron's running the show. So I think we got to move on from that. We need to move on from that.
And
would
let
you
me-
look at the receiving core and see if they can get a little slightly better?
Yes, that too.
But let me interject something real quick. My main thing with Salah is that these guys give up too many penalties, which means they're not disciplined.
They're not
Discipline starts at the top.
Yep.
And if you play like that, it's because your coaches are allowing you to play like that. Because these guys make the same mistakes
every game.
Every game. They're good for 8 to 10 penalties a game, and that goes back to coaching.
Yes, I agree 100%.
I agree.
I
So
think that is true, man. But listen, you guys go ahead.
thank you.
I'll call back when it's time for the picks, and I'll talk to you soon. Mongo, enjoy the ride, my brother.
All right, peace.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
I'm glad you kept it civil, Green. I'm glad you kept it civil.
All right,
'Cause
so
I was gonna bring up that
Kyler Murray
50-yard run.
Well, before we get to that,
He
let's
ain't got no choice but to keep it.
Well,
His team
let's-
is 2-3.
let's talk about the Jets right quick. So, do you think that Aaron Rodgers is not bigger than Salah and
He
the
shouldn't be.
way he handles himself? And when we look at it, do you think that when he's throwing the ball, sometimes he's putting feeling into it, or he just put it out there and not getting the results that he wants?
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Question, yeah.
Well, I feel let's go to the first part. You can't put yourself or parade around like you the guy and you're not performing.
No.
That's one thing.
Right.
No, you're not performing. Now your team will start looking at you and you start talking to me. I look at you like, yo, bro, you're not doing nothing. So then you're gonna have a problem with the team. You ain't gonna have the respect of your teammates. You know, you also gotta have that respect with your coach, because if you could do it or don't have respect for your coach, what do you think the other player is gonna do sooner or later? And that's something that's gonna pull it apart. And like Serge said, my thing is this: as far as all the penalties, like he said, it starts from the top. If you don't have control of your team and they can just do, and you're not doing anything about it, I don't know what you're doing in practices that y'all was saying it's the cadence or this or that. Something got to be fixed. And if you the coach and you can't fix it, you got to go. You should know that.
Serge, come on. Wow.
You always want to.
You know
that. You got to
I was
go.
asking the question.
I'm with Todd on one thing. You practicing. Is Aaron Rodgers using a different cadence during practice than he does during the game?
What is
What
it?
is the problem?
Right.
Why
Yo,
would you
they should
even
be used
bring
to
up
it.
something like that? That's the part that I couldn't understand. You're a head coach and you talk about cadence.
Hold on. Here
Really?
Go,
That's
here
what
go
you.
Matt.
That's what
You
the
can tell
problem
him to call
is.
back.
No, you can
No, he
talk
was-
to Matt.
That's the first time I ever heard that in my life, sir.
First time.
Go
First
ahead,
time I
Matt.
ever heard that in my life.
What's going on, fellas? How man? Everybody else good up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
good,
good.
man,
We
we
good.
good.
We were trying to solve a Jet situation. Now we got your giant moment. Go ahead.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
yeah.
my brother.
Yeah. You know what? You know how I feel. Listen, the Giants win is fool's gold. So don't none of y'all Giants fan out there believe that this team is a playoff team, because they're not. We need to move on. I want to move on from Daniel Jones. It's fool's gold. The defense is playing hard, and that's commendable. But as far as offense, they have no concept of what they're doing. That's from management on down. That's just my opinion. The other thing
Did
is
you
that
watch the game yesterday, Matt?
I did watch the game, but like I said, it's fool's gold. It's fool's gold.
That
It's
kid
fool's gold.
Tracy looked like he could play.
And like I said, it's fool's gold. In my opinion, we'll see. We'll see next week when they play, and
They're playing the
they're going to look just as bad. They're going to look just as bad as they look good. In my opinion,
They
we'll
playing
see.
the Bengals. The Bengals can't stop nothing.
Oh, that's
His
a-
neighbors
No.
versus
The Bengals
know
offense
that.
is for real. Did
It's
you
for
see
real,
that
but
catch
their
that
defense is
Chase
not.
did a screen and he beat the whole secondary?
Yeah.
That's talent. That's talent that you just can't teach. We have a receiver like that, but our offense is just discombobulated. But we'll see. Like Todd said, after 8 games, we'll find out where teams stand, if they have a real chance, if they're going to be buyers or sellers. So real quick, did y'all see my Knicks out there balling? Huh? Did y'all see it? That's a whole nother thing. Right? That's a whole nother topic right there.
Exhibition is like, come on.
Yeah,
No.
the only one who could talk to you about that is Coach, because he watches every single preseason game.
Oh man, the preseason
Every
game
time
means
I
something,
turn around,
and to me,
Knicks is on,
it shows.
Jeff is on. I'm like, really?
I
They
don't do
on?
that.
I didn't see the whole
Preseason means a
game.
lot because these guys are gonna have to learn to play with each other early before they hit the floor.
I got it
All right,
back.
I'm gonna go past that. Let me make a couple of more quick points. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Right. All right. In football, you know you have to have a passing game and a running game. You can't be one-dimensional.
Exactly.
That's why Pittsburgh lost that game. Also, coaching and bad decisions can cost you a game. Buffalo should have beat Texans. They should have beat them. They gave them the game by playing into their hands with the decisions and coaching them. made. But that's no here, no there. That might catch up with them later on.
That was stupid what
And
they did in the last quarter. They had the ball.
right,
and they
had you had the ball at the 1. You throw the ball 3 times.
Stop the clock.
Only take 15 seconds off the clock.
Right.
Give them back the ball, and this guy makes a 57-yarder. 59-yarder.
Right.
That's just crazy.
Right. That was stupid.
Stupid. Yeah. The other thing is this. Congrats to the Liberty. I think the Liberty are finally on that pace to win the chip. They can beat the Lynx and the Sun.
I agree.
So they shouldn't have no problem beating their first championship. I'm feeling this coming. I'm hoping. I'm putting it out there.
That's gonna be crazy.
And the other thing is, congratulations to LeBron James and Bronny, side by side, preseason. Now, Bronny is not a pro right now. He'll probably be in the G League a month or two in. But that moment that he had with his son, I was watching NBA Today, and Windhorse was talking and interviewing LeBron, and he said, I want to do what my father didn't do for me. This is 20 years ago.
Who said this?
As far as giving my son the best and being the best he can be. So if Windhorse would have said, in 20 years, you're going to be playing alongside your son on a professional basketball, he would look at him like he's crazy. And that has happened. So regardless of all the things that people feel about him, that was a sports moment that I witnessed, and that's just crazy to see. And it was just
It's
great.
great. It's great, but he's going to have a great G League
oh yeah,
career though. A great G League career. One of the best.
Yeah, but before that happens, he's going to be on the court with his father in a real game or two, and that's all that matters.
But Matt, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you get that big case of LeBron hater pills from Coach yet?
I never hated LeBron. I never hated LeBron.
No, you don't. But evidently, you ain't get the pills from Coach either. Because Coach got the LeBron hater pills.
Yes, he does.
And right now, we are not taking no positive LeBron calls.
Right, and he's not. And Coach is like, shut out right now, because he's like, what is he talking about? Oh, he's killing himself.
Yeah, we all had the pill. So an exhibition game with your father means nothing to us.
No, well, it means a lot to him, and it means a lot to people just rising up. It's a message within a message.
You know what,
Matt?
I'm saying? You absolutely correct.
Right,
it meant a lot. That's a moment.
You can't take that
That's
away.
right.
That's the first moment.
That's right.
Where son and father have been on the same court in a professional basketball game.
There you go,
the pills
sir.
are not working.
And
let me shout out
because I'm not a LeBron hater, but I take the pill anyway. But LeBron, first exhibition game, LeBron had 19 points already, so he's already in midseason form.
Oh yeah, he's not backing down. He's
40,
bringing it.
40
he's
years
bringing
old,
it.
and you can tell he's gonna bring. He's gonna bring it again.
He said that from the
he's bringing it.
Ready.
He's
He's
bringing
ready
it.
to go right
You
now.
can tell he's ready.
He said that.
Yeah,
crazy.
They're not going to win the
40 years
West unless that team changes dramatically. But he's going to bring his game, and that is very impressive for a 40-year-old man to be doing the things he's doing. On that level.
For real.
He's still, that's just crazy.
Right.
So
you don't
shout out to my man Maxwell and Pennsylvania that's listening, and shout out to my people down that's listening. Call in and chime in and give your thoughts to my peoples up there in New York. All right, y'all take care, brother. Keep rising up.
Appreciate that plug,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Be
Let's
good,
go,
Matt.
Giants. All right, peace.
Yeah,
All
peace,
right,
y'all.
Matt. All right, Matt.
So yeah,
All right,
I
peace.
said this earlier.
What you said?
Yeah, what did you say?
I'm a fan. I am a fan of
The pill.
the Redskins.
Oh.
The Washington Commanders.
I thought you was a fan.
I'm a fan of them. Right
Fan
now.
of the
I'm
hater
scared you
pill.
jumping on my
You're a
back.
fan now?
No, I'm a fan of that quarterback.
He's jumping on my
Fan
back.
of the quarterback.
He's jumping on my
Jaden
bandwagon,
When he
sir.
threw that long bomb and he's about to get sacked 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say, because I ain't see you wear nothing red.
Right.
In the whole
I'm
time
not
you
going
been
to wear
here.
red, but
What is
I'll
that?
root
What
for
thing is
him.
that? Wine? What is that color? Almost
Maroon,
like
maroon.
like
Yeah,
almost like
maroon.
what you got.
Maroon, yeah.
Right.
But like y'all just said, y'all didn't expect
Yo,
that.
man,
Y'all didn't expect that with
No,
the
I didn't.
Giants.
That train was zooming about 80 miles an hour. You still
He
managed to
jumped-
jump
he
on.
jumped on it.
You're an athlete.
Listen.
I
Like
never
you
seen
said,
nobody jump on a bandwagon that fast.
The Giants are not. This is unexpected, but look, never know. Commanders can wind up winning the division. Giants be a wild card. and the two teams you thought was going to be those two teams
I can see that.
get bumped.
I can see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Let's wait till they start playing each
no,
other.
I understand, but I'm just saying, you know, it could happen.
Because it'll figure
could.
itself out.
Right
Because
now,
that
Washington's a
kid
supreme
is
team,
no
surprise.
joke.
He's
They're
a player.
surprised.
No, he's
Yeah,
no
they are
joke.
I'm not
surprised.
surprised because I seen him do it in LSU.
Right.
I seen him play at
But
LSU.
let me
But the
just
transition from college to quarterback, the pro,
Most
he's
guys.
made it.
He's made it.
Yeah, he's
Most guys do
definitely
it.
made it.
there was one thing that I wanted to tell Green when he was talking about Mahomes and Brady. The one thing that is underrated about both of those teams is that their defenses are excellent. Nobody gives Kansas City the respect that they should get on defense, but they have an
They got a
excellent
good
line.
Mhm.
Their linebackers are good,
Yes.
and their backfield
Are good.
plays well.
Yes, they do.
And it was the same thing with New England.
Right.
They
When
always
New
had
England
good
wins,
defenses.
their
Bruce Lee and all
defense
them, right.
Always
always
had good
play
defenses.
well.
Yes,
So
they did.
yes, they do
It was the
rely on
offense
the
that was getting
quarterback,
the highlights.
but the defense was the backbone of both of those
Yes,
teams.
they were.
So-
100% right, my brother.
So again, Sal's a defensive coach.
Yeah. We
So-
need an offensive coach. And Hackett ain't it.
No, Hackett's not.
Well, Hackett's there because of.
But we know what. So who, like I said, who's running the show?
Rodgers, but if Rodgers doesn't play good,
so this is
if
what
they
I think.
finish 7-10, they're gonna run him up out of here.
And-
Well,
and-
he's a free
Well,
agent.
yeah,
at
he's
the
not
end of
signed
the
for
year
next year,
anyway.
yeah.
He's not signed for next
He's not
year.
They're
signed for
going
that.
to run him.
Yeah, I
out of
agree.
here.
And I agree.
Well, they're gonna run a lot of people out of there. I think if they,
the
like you
GM will be
said,
gone.
if they don't,
They're gonna
if they
clean
have a
house.
losing record, the coach probably be out. And
Bye.
then probably
The GM.
I
He
ain't
should
sure
go
about
too.
the
He
GM.
might be gone too.
Yeah, he'll be
think so?
gone.
I think he'll be
Yeah.
gone too.
It's a
GM
pack
He's the
of
one that made the
GM.
trade.
Yeah.
Coach is gone too.
I'll bring Rex back if he wanted to come back. I would bring him back.
No, I want a young offensive mind.
No, he
Like-
can be. He
He's
can
an
run the
offensive
defense and bring a good
I-
offensive
Get an
coordinator.
offensive
No, I
coordinator.
want the kid that head coaches the Rams. That's who I want.
Yeah,
I
but
want
now,
him.
see, now you're talking about once you do that,
Is
you're
he
gonna have to get a
leave him?
quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they gotta get a
because
quarterback.
They
Yeah,
getting
they
got a
ready.
quarterback.
Stafford is
They're gonna
about
need a
washed up.
quarterback.
They stay
Who they gonna
injured.
get, Dave?
Their record ain't gonna be
They're
that
gonna
great.
need a
They might
quarterback.
be.
Yeah, they gonna. Oh, I think
We
you said
gotta
they
get
gonna
a quarter. No, we
quarterback.
gotta get a quarterback.
You gotta get a quarterback.
Yeah, we
anyway.
gotta
Even
get a
though
quarterback.
Arthur's
Even though-
in the
Right.
truth, but he's gonna be on his way out
Honestly
anyway.
and truthfully, we might have that quarterback already in Travis Jordan, but he's not gonna get the kind of run. But
Because
maybe
Rodgers
he's
is-
learning under Rodgers right now.
Mm.
And when it's his turn, that kid was great at Florida State. He was one of the top quarterbacks in the country at Florida State, and I still believe him. He's
I forgot
he's
they
a
did take
taller
it. They did.
version of
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
He's a bigger, stronger version of Kyler Murray. He can run like that, and he got a good arm.
Okay.
We'll see.
Right, that's
So a lot of
They-
quarterbacks was good in college.
No, he was good, but he got hurt, right?
Yeah, he got
That's the
hurt.
guy got hurt. Yeah, I do
Busted his
remember.
leg
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he would have been a first-round draft choice.
So true.
but that's amble.
Where's
And
what's his name? Is he still in Atlanta? Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he just had his
he
first
had a
good
great-
game the
yeah,
other day.
last week.
That was his first good
Yeah.
game. But he's another guy. Between him and Bijan Robinson, I don't understand what I get it. Raheem Morris, good coach,
Right.
but he's another guy. He's a defensive guy.
Defensive guy.
You got weapons in Robinson and Pitts. Pitts is a tight end.
And they got a
like
receiver
no
that's
other
good
tight
too.
end in the league.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
got a
Drake
receiver
London.
that London, yes.
He-
So you
he-
got a
Oh,
running
yeah.
back, a tight end, and a receiver.
There's nobody like Pitts in the NFL
Right.
as far as tight ends. This guy is fast.
Yeah.
He's strong.
And
He-
they don't use him like
yeah,
that.
they don't use him right. They used him the other day. He finally
Yeah.
had a good game.
Yeah.
But they need to open up the offense with him
Mm.
being highlighted too. Because he could be just as good as Kelsey. He could be just as good as Gronk. That kid had a world of talent coming out of school, and
And you-
he
you-
was a freak then, and he's still a
Yeah,
freak
he
now.
is. You see how that guy Cousins brought them back, man?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell you, boy. They should have been dead in the water.
Where's
He
the
came down that field.
I was
Yeah.
shocked. I
was like,
man.
wow, boy.
He's always been a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Right, he always.
No, he's not a bad quarterback.
He's always been.
He
the
just
one
doesn't-
that's-
I
He
don't wanna
had,
hear
he
that.
had,
I don't
he
wanna
had
hear
those
that.
moments
He
where he
just
couldn't
can't
play
win the
at
big
night.
one.
When we slapped them up first week, I played this dude. He can't even move.
He could move. That
I
first
wouldn't
week.
hear
He
it.
that
didn't
first
move.
week,
Still in preseason.
No,
yeah, exactly. Because this first week, you saw he couldn't
And you
move.
see,
He
and
was
every
on the
week
center
he
the whole
has gotten
time.
better every
Exactly.
week. He's gotten better every
If
week.
you
he
play
gotten
him,
better,
if
and the
you
team
play,
has
he's gonna
gotten
bust
better.
Every
your
week.
butt. Yes, he is.
That's
No,
not
he's
an
gonna-
easy.
He's gonna
Lot
slap
of teams.
y'all
That's not
around.
an easy game. You go in there
Yeah,
and think
okay.
you're gonna
No.
beat them.
Like a
They got. I
gentleman.
like their team.
Uh-huh.
I like their team.
They
That's
tough.
not a bad team at all.
Okay, I got a question for you guys.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take it back to the NBA.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear what Andre Drummond said last week?
I did not.
No, I didn't.
that
I
he's
think I saw
he's
that.
he's
the
the
greatest
greatest
rebounder
rebounder.
of all
I
time
did hear that.
in the NBA?
Yeah, I saw that.
Does he?
He never heard of Moses Malone.
You know what I'm saying?
He never heard of Moses
He's the
Malone.
greatest, laziest rebounder.
Or Dennis Rodman.
Or
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman?
Right.
Or Wallace.
Right. Or Will Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Right.
Or Bill Russell?
Bill
Really?
Russell.
Yes.
You're not even in the top 10.
No.
And you got the nerve to come out your mouth and say that's like
He just needed attention.
when the kid from Edwards was saying
He's the
how
greatest player.
the guys
Oh,
in
by
the,
the
past
talent,
couldn't
right.
play
Let me
in
see
the
his stats. Let me get
these
this.
guys don't watch. They haven't watched the game. They don't know what
No,
talent
they don't
is.
know the history.
They're playing in
I
a
need to see his
in a little pussycat league. I cleaned that up for you, Dave.
No, that's, you can say that. You can say that.
Wow, nice.
You can say
I
that.
know I can say, you know,
can say
P-cat.
that.
That's why I said like
Pussycat
that.
is soft.
But
And you was
they
good.
soft. It's soft, and they don't
We know
realize
that word
how
means.
soft it is.
And the rules make
Right?
it soft.
Had
for
they
them, too.
played back then,
He
when
would have
them
been a
guys was-
scrub playing
was
against
killing each other.
Moses Malone.
It would have been done.
Get out of here.
Done.
Get out of here.
You
done
get a
tore
guy.
them some
What's the
things.
guy used to play with? Well, he was
Even Hakeem. Are you
Hakeem.
kidding me?
What's the guy? He was one of the strongest guys in the NBA back then.
Otis
Nate
Gilmore?
Thurman.
Nate Thurman.
Oh, okay.
Nate
They
Thurman.
had big Walt Bellamy,
I
Bob
was gonna say
Lanier,
Otis
Wes,
Gilmore.
Wes Unseld.
Yes.
6'6",
Crazy.
and he's
Yeah.
still better than you as a rebounder.
Led the league in
Come on
rebounding
now.
at
Stop
his, at his height.
Stop
So
it.
let me
I
ask
just
you.
looked him
So
up. He's a 19-10 guy.
so
Mark Cousins.
huh?
That's what he was.
Who?
Not Cousins. We didn't say Cousins.
Who y'all said?
Andre Drummond.
Andre
Oh, Drummond. Let me look Drummond.
Well, who said Cousins?
I thought y'all was talking about.
Well,
You said Nate Cousins? and
no,
shit?
no, DeMarcus.
Oh,
we didn't
DeMarcus,
say nothing
yeah.
about no Cousins.
No, Cousins didn't say nothing stupid. It was Drummond.
Okay, Drummond. Let me look him up.
I'm the greatest rebounder of all time.
Yeah,
was like,
I did
are
hear
you
that,
on
yeah.
drugs? I'm not gonna lie.
Some
I was
people-
up half the night saying to myself, "Who's a better I must have knocked off like 100 guys that was better than him." And he's thinking he's
We
the
didn't
greatest.
even name one. We didn't even say Sir Charles.
Charles Barkley. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't even mention
Right.
Sir Charles.
6'4.5".
And you know
not for
he's
nothing.
not no better rebounder than Charles
Not for
Barkley.
nothing, but Gus Johnson and Dave DeBusschere used to
Well,
yes.
rebound better than that guy does.
Yeah.
Yes. Get
Come
him
on
out.
now, stop it.
so again,
And I don't even like the Knicks,
with
and
the
I still give Dave DeBusschere some
with the
credit.
basketball.
And
though,
another one, Jerry Lucas.
Yes, he was. He was a good rebounder.
And when's this guy think he's the greatest?
So I mean, think about
Yo,
this.
Dave, you defend him, Dave.
No, I'm not defending nobody. It's like the new wave people, delusional. Edwards, you know,
I
and
think they
why?
need
But Drummond's
attention.
been in the league a while now. He ain't no rookie.
No,
been
he ain't no
in the
rookie,
league.
but
No.
still,
Well, he ain't the
Shout
greatest
out-
rebounder
No, he's
either.
not.
He might not even be in the top 10.
right. He's not even the greatest rebounder of his era.
Shout out to Sade Murdoch watching. All right, so we'll check it. Anthony Edwards said something crazy. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't have no knowledge of the guys of
Yeah,
yesterday.
and what did Magic tell him? Win some rings and
right?
then come back and talk.
Or study, like do a study, and then
They don't, man.
well,
They got no
Drummond-
history.
Well, these
Sometimes-
guys grow up in the me now era. This
Right.
is what they grow up. So they don't follow the history. They they heard about these guys, but they don't follow. They never followed them. So this is what they know. Everything is on YouTube. Everything is on Instagram. Everything is
But what
talked
about
about
the
on Facebook,
stats?
Twitter.
What about
Let me-
the
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
ask
but they
you-
don't
Let
follow
me ask
it.
this trivia. What do y'all think his points and rebounds is for his career?
Who? Drummond?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good
No,
good
just give
rebounder.
me stats because it's funny when I look at it.
I say less than 10 points a game. I mean, as far as points.
Okay.
I
Right.
say, but I think he's about 10 rebounds a game.
Okay. You close.
Yeah.
What you think, Serge, Dave?
Yeah,
Todd?
he's
Yeah.
somewhere.
Drummond's rebounding in points career.
That's
Right.
what-
Well,
you
I'm
said
tell-
12 rebounds a game.
Yes, it's-
I looked him up, and he was number 16 for average as far as.
Averages
And he was
per
at
minute,
around
like-
he was around 10 or 12
Yeah.
somewhere in there. And the points, I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
say like 10 points maybe.
Yeah, he's a 12,
maybe
12 guy.
12.
12.
right?
I mean,
but when he was on the Nets, he wasn't doing anything
Nah, he was-
productive.
right, he wasn't.
He was a
wasn't.
drag. Like, sit him
The
down.
games
Why is
passed
he in
him-
there?
The games passed him by. And when you look at it,
Right.
you think about
And he
it.
Well,
don't-
he is
because
what he
he's a
is. He's a
spotter.
good backup. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
that's what he is now.
I look at it like
He's
this
DeAndre Jordan.
because that's
He's a
all
little
he
better
can
than
do. So he want to
Yeah,
make
same
some
thing.
fuss
Yeah.
about it
Right, right.
because he can't do nothing else.
No.
He can't
Didn't
do
even
nothing
play
else.
above the rim. He
No.
was like,
No.
yeah.
Right,
No.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's
Well,
not
he's
that
never
player.
been that type
Well,
of
you don't have to
player.
play above the rim to be a rebounder.
And
but
most
still,
great
not
rebounders
a-
Some people
wasn't.
got
not-
good
he's
position
not right.
rebounding and all that.
he's not what he thinks he is.
Right.
I mean,
And if
the
you
guy-
think about it, most great rebounders was not above the rim type of guys.
no,
You carve out your position and you get that
Right.
rebounds. You work hard and get it.
And you learn the angles.
Right. Because the high athletic guys wasn't the great rebounders. You count how many that was real, like a highlight real athlete. They wasn't great rebounders. They too busy want to score and want to run down the court and get dunks. They wasn't big time.
All right,
rebounders.
cool. But again, what else does he have? Does he have a ring somewhere?
No, I don't think
He's a journeyman.
Yes.
Does he?
He never even got paid. He was supposed to get paid the big money and never even got paid.
Well, he was a starting center for,
I mean,
for a little bit.
When he got that
Right.
when the contracts what everybody's supposed to
Right.
get when you're supposed to get paid, he didn't get paid. He's been a journeyman ever since.
Yeah, he's been a journeyman.
He never
for a
got
while. He's
paid
getting
that big money.
1 year deal,
Yes,
2 year
he's
deal.
never got
Right.
that big money.
Right. And
So
I
get
never
out of there.
understood the Knicks were always looking for a backup center and never looked at
took-
and
yeah,
never looked
I don't
at
know
him.
why they never.
I
looked
never
at him.
understood that.
I never did. He would have been perfect.
Because
For
the
them.
Knicks didn't want the greatest rebounder of all time on their team. Evidently.
Where does Dwight Howard fall in that category?
He's a great rebounder.
He's a
great rebounder. He was always the double figure
He
rebounder.
was a double figure rebounder,
So-
but
yeah,
his
so I'm-
problem now is because
We ain't talking
of
about
his-
now.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
now. I'm
He
talking
talking
about
about
when
when
he
he
was
was
in his peak.
When he was
Yeah.
Superman with the
Wow.
big ass
No,
back.
he was
Yeah.
dope.
He was
He
always
get
a
you
good
20 and 10
rebounder.
anytime.
Right, he
Yeah.
get you that.
He
right.
get you 20 and 10.
So I'm looking at the average chart, and he ranks Drummond ranks 14
okay,
Of right now.
all
All
time.
time.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
time.
Well,
Moses Malone, he's right above Moses Malone at 12.4. Moses Malone is 12.2. Who?
Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
The White is 11.8.
So
and
he's
Dennis
underneath
Rodman
both
up
of
there in front of him.
Who?
Dennis Rodman.
Let me see what Rodman.
I don't think so.
I don't see Rodman.
You don't think he's ahead of him? No.
But that guy
don't
Drummond
see
hasn't
Rodman
played
at
as
You
many
don't see
games as
Rodman.
those guys.
Rodman
have
had like
played.
about 5-6 rebounds.
Actually, Rodman, I mean,
So
I
who's
think
number one?
that
Come on, you
um,
know who that is. That's
Drummond's
Wilt.
played more games than Moses
Wilt
Malone did.
22 and Bill Russell 22.
Right.
Okay.
Rebounds a game.
You said Russell and who and Chamberlain?
Russell and
Wilt,
Wilt
yeah.
is
And
28
Jerry
Yeah,
Lucas
games.
ain't
Right.
far behind him.
Lucas at 15, number 4.
Those are what rebounds per minute or something like
That's
that.
the
game.
average.
Oh, the average.
So
Okay.
read the
Average per
first
game.
10.
Huh?
Read the first. Yeah.
10.
Chamberlain, Russell, Pettit, Lucas, Thurman,
Wow,
Unseld, Bellamy, Cohen's, Baylor.
Cowan, Dave
Oh,
Cowan.
Rodman is there, 13,
Okay.
13.1.
Okay.
And then Willis Reed is the number 11.
Is Barkley on there?
Barkley is 21, 11.7.
Okay.
Moses.
And Beat is in the top 25.
And where's Moses?
Right
Moses-
behind Drummond. But he didn't play as many games
Right,
as
Moses, right. Moses 12.
as Drummond did. Drummond got actually, I looked, I said, man, he actually played more games than Moses played. But see, my thing is, numbers is cool,
Right.
but when you watch the game, you knew Moses was going to be the
Right.
chairman of the board.
Right.
You already
Right.
know that. Everybody
He
knew
owned the offensive
Right.
glass.
that.
Yes, he
Everybody
did.
know that.
He owned the offensive glass.
He was playing catch with
Now
himself.
my thing is right. How many of them rebounds that Drummond get is on the offensive end? I'm willing to bet you if he averaged 12, 10 of them is on the defensive end.
And he's doing
He's not
more,
an offensive
and he's doing more
rebounder.
than just rebounding.
So he's just
scoring.
standing underneath,
Right.
being big and getting rebounds
Right.
on the defensive end. It take effort, like Rodman,
Right.
Barkley, Malone, to get offensive rebounds.
Rebounds,
That's effort.
Mhm.
Defensive rebounds, they fall in your lap.
Yeah, you could do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you big and you take up some space, you're gonna get a defensive rebound. Offensive rebound, you got guys blocking you out, and you
Right.
still
He's still got.
bullying your way to get them.
Mhm.
That's why Drummond. I'm sorry, Drummond.
Yeah, well,
I got a pill. I got a pill for you, Drummond.
I think we gave him too much
I got
time,
a,
but
a
he's,
Drummond
agree.
hater pill.
I think he's
agree.
entitled to his own opinion.
Yeah.
And moving on.
But his opinion is the only opinion that he got. Nobody else got that opinion.
That is
You ever
correct.
heard
Bet you if you
sometimes-
ask 20 people,
Yeah.
his name wouldn't come up.
You ever heard the expression? Sometimes people say they are legend in their own mind.
Yeah,
That's him
Right.
in his own mind.
right.
I think, knock on wood that the Knicks didn't get him. And Brooklyn let him go too. They ain't
He
stayed.
didn't
didn't
play
sign.
well for them.
Oh, they
Right.
wasn't right. He wasn't, you know.
Ever
Right.
since he was supposed to get that big
Yo,
money
you seen-
contract,
you seen what's
he
his
never.
name
He's
got
been a
hurt?
journeyman like
Right.
he
Jalen
never got.
Sharp, he gonna be out for 6 weeks.
Oh, no, I
already.
didn't see that. I didn't see
You
that.
know,
Him
I'm
and
still
the
a
kid
football fan,
Watford
actually.
and Watford too.
Oh, okay.
Both of them got hurt.
Yeah.
lot.
It was
A
yeah.
lot.
NBA,
I didn't
Yes.
watch no football. I watched all the girls, the basketball girls.
and
I was
MLB.
going back and forth.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks was on, the baseball game.
Right.
was
Yeah,
on.
and I even watched a little baseball.
Right.
I didn't watch no
WNBA,
football yesterday.
NBA, and MLB,
I
NFL.
was like,
So yeah, and while we at it, let's move on to baseball.
And nobody said hockey.
They are.
No.
Yeah, they are.
They
back.
was on. They was on. They back. Yeah, the hockey
The
started.
season gonna
already.
be starting.
They started this week. No, they started already.
Oh, okay.
They started this week.
They start this week.
Yeah, they started already this week. Yeah, the real game started this week, past week.
No, they've been on TNT.
Yeah, TNT is their thing. Yeah.
Maybe yesterday they didn't.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What you say about baseball day?
Let's move on to baseball. Let's
talk
talk
about
about it. So the Mets are 1-1 after the end of last season. They played the doubleheader last Monday in order to get in. And
Great. That was
then-
great. I watched that game. I was in Delaware.
then they
watching
gave Milwaukee a 2-piece and kept it moving.
that. They're a fighting team, man.
Yeah, they are.
They got
They
the
are fighting
split, so
team.
they should be good. They got the split.
Yeah, they are a fighting team. They should
They
have
should've
won
won
last
that game.
night
I'm
too.
just saying.
Yep.
They could have came back 2-0.
No, right.
I didn't know that that this series is only 5 games. I thought it was
Yeah,
7
that's the
games. I
next
didn't know.
The next series.
But the next series now before the wild card series, didn't that used to be 1 game?
It used to be one.
So now they made it 3.
Right.
Best
Right. So
yeah.
that's why I figured since they made it 3, the next series they would make it everything
Right.
else after that is 7.
Yeah.
I didn't know what's why 5.
I
Once
guess
you get in it.
baseball is
Well, they already starting in
a lot,
October, man.
right, and ended in November.
Right. They don't want to go into November.
They're in November.
There is, but they don't want to go into November 25th.
You meant or December.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's brick out.
Yeah,
And I was like, when I
exactly.
seen it, I said,
Even though they brick like
Even though the teams that are in it that are left, well, you still got Cleveland.
Detroit.
Yeah. Well,
Shoot,
Detroit.
Yankees is gonna be brick out here. It could be. It's
It
possible.
could be, yeah.
no, the weather's
What
the
about
weather's-
Queens?
like
Does
it
it get
No,
cold in
the
Queens?
weather's
Ain't like
good.
it used
We
to.
don't get cold till like
Yeah, but you
December,
talking-
It
January
could
now.
be.
Right now,
with
Yeah,
that.
we don't
right
get
now
we
it's
don't
not
get
like
cold.
that, but the end of
Before
the month,
it used to
gonna
be
be-
cold in
it's gonna be
September back
brick. Right,
when
yeah,
we was
you-
kids.
Right.
Yeah.
September was freezing
Oh, now
when we
see,
was kids.
see,
I remember that.
Now,
Shout
now
out
you
to
talk-
John
now you
Green on the
talking like one of
check-in.
them guys that used to have to walk to school a mile uphill
you
and back
listen.
home a mile uphill.
Look, you already know.
You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
all of us.
September used to be cold,
There
bro.
was, no
Yeah.
buses back then. The snow was 8 feet deep in September.
And I
right.
still went to school.
Yeah. They wasn't shutting down no school when I was going to school.
What you did after school? Throw freaking
Yeah.
snowballs. at
Teacher
the
wouldn't let me go to the
And
bathroom.
then-
I was raising my hand up and he wouldn't let me go. And shit. Yeah.
So you go to other states and they totally shut down. They just got a dusting on the street.
Man, they do that
And they don't even have to have it dusted. All they gotta do, South Carolina, if they say that it might snow,
Oh,
they
yeah.
shut it down.
Right.
They don't have to.
They got
yeah,
no
dust
none of the
equipment.
stuff equipment.
Right?
yeah.
They're not
They don't
because
got
they
it.
don't get it.
They don't
So
got
they
it.
don't.
That money ain't
Yo,
in the budget.
when I heard
if it snows,
South
they just wait till
Africa
it
got
melts.
snow,
Yeah,
I
that
knew
was
it was
crazy.
done.
That was
Ooh,
crazy.
where Africa?
South
Yeah,
Africa.
about a week or two ago.
Yeah,
they had
they
a
got
blizzard.
snow.
They had a blizzard.
Right. Climate change.
Big
John Green said he had to walk up the hill both ways.
That's right. That's right. I know, John.
He
I
said
remember-
both ways.
Yo, John, I remember passing you both ways.
Before y'all knew each other.
That's
Yeah,
what I say.
funny.
You went uphill to school and uphill back home.
That's funny though. He said both ways.
Yo, throughout your 3 or 4 years of school,
Education.
right? There had to be one school you
He
had to
didn't go.
do that.
Yep.
One school you was long was just you.
Oh.
Dang, I gotta walk this long.
I had a long one when I was in high school. Because the
Right.
F train get off
See?
at Neptune Avenue.
Yeah.
And that walk to Grady.
To Grady.
Oh my God, yo, that when you
Then you had to
whip
pass
you.
Lincoln.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to pass Lincoln.
You had to pass Lincoln.
Yo,
Yeah.
that walk used to whip you. That hawk was out there. Yo, trust I remember
Coming
that's
off
some
the
cold
water,
days.
right?
Yes.
So
It used to be cold, and we had to be. I used to leave my house like 6 something in the morning because the homeroom I never forget was 7:48.
Wow.
So it still was dark when I was leaving my house, and that wind was whipping. It used to be some cold, and that's a long walk from Grady to Neptune Avenue. That's a long walk.
That's crazy.
I remember that, man.
So all of this is because of baseball going to end late in November.
Exactly.
Right, we went on a tangent.
Right?
Exactly.
That's true.
But
Because baseball ends so late, it's gonna be dark when you wake up, and it's gonna be dark when you go to
It might
sleep.
be snowflakes.
Exactly, because of baseball.
And all of us, the TV gonna be watching us.
But we
and
got
shit, man.
we got a
Shit.
good run. We start from March and we end in November. So
That's a long run.
off,
It is.
off
A lot
is
of games,
December,
man.
January,
games.
February,
I can see they
and then back to
man.
work.
Yeah.
3 months you
Yo,
out, and then
I
you
was
back
crying
to
the
work.
other day when we were watching the game, and yo was chiming in. Serge was talking about watching Stanton, yo. The nigga went from first to third. Excuse my language. Yo, he looked like if he had to go home, he wasn't gonna make it.
He wasn't gonna
Yo,
make
he
it.
should now.
he
If
runs-
that was you, you would have made a. The hit was enough for him to come all the way
He
home.
runs
from work.
robotic.
But he got the third and he couldn't move no more.
He runs
If that was
robotic,
anybody else, they would have sent him.
and he might
You know,
pull a hamstring.
And then the
or
hammy
something.
was coming. I seen it.
Right.
I was like, yo, if he'd have took one more step around third, the hammy was pulling. The hammy was pulling. I said, yo, that's so crazy because they were supposed to make it home. That's how good that.
I mean, they won.
Yeah.
That's the small. That's the big consolation, because if they would have lost.
What's that? San Diego and
Dodgers.
Yeah.
He hit the hit.
Yeah.
Homeboy stole it.
Oh, stole the home run. Right.
Yeah,
Right,
yo,
you have it,
that
right.
was a catch.
That was the disrespect from the first inning.
Right.
And the rest of the game was just like, yo.
Yeah.
10-2, right? They beat
Yeah,
him.
they
Yeah.
spanked
They
him.
spanked
Yeah, they
him.
spanked
I
him.
was
Yeah.
like, what is going
Yeah.
on?
Yo, he made that catch. I was like, yo, did he catch it?
Right.
Yeah.
Like he did the guy have it?
Yeah.
Why he playing? Like, yo, then he gonna run back and he got the ball. I said, wow. That was a great catch.
That was.
That ball was out, he was over that fence.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kid thought he had whoever had they
And all
thought
the
he had
fans
it.
was trying to catch it.
Yeah.
And he snatched it from
He
all
snatched
of them.
it from him. Yeah.
But then they
Yeah.
started throwing stuff at him.
Yeah.
So is there any
Was that
reservations?
profile?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any reservations about who's coming out the West and who's
Dodgers don't have to pitch.
Either though, San Diego looks good, man.
Yeah.
They look
like
good.
San Diego
Coach
always
I'm not a
said,
San
Yeah.
Diego fan.
I'm not either.
because I don't
pitching-
like Machado, and I
Baby
don't
mouth,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, he mouthful.
He like to talk.
He backs it
Backs
up.
it
Oh,
up.
he's a
right?
good
Yeah.
player.
No, he's a
He's
great
always
player.
been a good player, but he's
They always have good
He do
teams.
dirty stuff sometimes. He's not as bad as he did when he was younger. He used to stick his leg out and run over dudes on purpose and then act like, you know, what.
He
You know,
playing in the American League then. Now he up in the National League.
he done it in the National League
Okay.
too. He's done some stuff.
The league's insane now, bro.
I was just making that comparison because Coach Kirk be like later for the
And I don't like
American
Tatis either, but
League. Okay.
He's
they're a
beast.
good team.
He's a beast.
They're good players.
He's another one. He be knocking
I'm
them
not
out
gonna
like
take them
nothing.
away from them. They're good players. I
Yeah,
just
they
don't
great
like
players.
them.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
not a fan of them,
Right.
but they got good teams.
Right.
They got
So what about the Mets and Phillies? The Mets,
Mets could beat this thing.
yes.
The Mets could beat this thing.
Now I don't like Harper. I can't stand Harper. I think Harper's overrated anyway, but that's just me.
I hear you.
You know,
He's a good player.
He a
He's a
bad
good
boy
player.
too.
He's
No,
a good player, but I think he's a little.
overrated.
He didn't come through until what was it last year? He started. What was the year they won? 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
years ago, right? That's when he started
Right.
playing. But all up
But
until
then
that time,
he won with Washington, didn't he?
No,
No, he left.
They left.
Oh,
He
he
left
left.
when
And they
won
won. They won
with
after
yeah,
that.
so, yeah, he left.
Soto
when he
was
won.
on that team.
Right.
But he thought he was always that guy.
Right.
And bro, you ain't win nothing yet.
Right.
That's what I tell. Even like when we was talking, Lamar Jackson, great.
Right.
Can't talk about you until you win though, because there's nothing else for you to you done MVPs. You done this. You done
Right.
that. You run. You're leading in rushing as a quarter. Bro, but you ain't in the playoffs. You keep losing.
Right.
Well,
You gotta. Yeah.
Right.
No,
well,
not to say you
we
can't.
got that problem in the Bronx.
But
so
Yes, we
no.
do.
let's
He
talk
even
about
say that.
Yes, we do.
He even
Dave.
say that. He don't
Absolutely
care about
right.
the other stuff no more.
We might
I
have
gotta
the
win a
biggest
Super
problem
Bowl.
in the Bronx.
Yeah,
we
so
got
the-
the
yeah.
greatest
Be good.
player, and
Great,
he
you
doesn't
gotta
play
win
in
a
the
Super Bowl.
playoffs.
Right. So again, we got some Bronx
But
issues
that's
over here.
yeah.
Well,
Well, we all, I mean,
A-Rod was that guy. at
No,
that time,
he
too.
Yeah, but don't you
he
think?
got a
yeah,
ring.
but he
Until
got his
the
ring.
Until he got the ring.
He
got
got a
his
ring.
ring.
not
Yeah, but
until
don't
we
you
got-
think
And
when
even,
you get to
and
the
even
playoffs-
before he got his ring, when we lost to Boston and they won them 4
course,
straight,
that
it
was
wasn't
horrible.
A-Rod's fault because A-Rod
Oh,
was
no,
raking.
no, he was the only one that was playing
Now,
well.
Aaron Judge, on the other hand, does not rake in the
Right.
postseason.
he hasn't yet?
walk
Yeah.
and 3 strikeouts. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Every
Come on.
every postseason he's in, he
And
has
you know what
done
killed
one
me?
yard.
I'm listening to the
That's
game,
what make
and
it-
every time
Derek
he
Jeter
come up,
great. Not
what's
the
his
regular
name?
season, what he does in the playoffs.
What's the guy, the
Great.
announcer? The
Joe Buck.
no, not Joe Buck. Bob Costas.
Oh,
Every time he comes up, yeah, his batting average is 211. Next time, oh yeah, his batting average is now 209. It dropped down to 207. I'm like, my God,
He's
you ain't
letting
got to.
everybody know.
no,
Yeah.
stop reminding us.
Yeah.
And I thought he was a Yankee fan.
Right.
But
Well,
evidently he must not be a big Judge fan
You,
because he.
gotta
gotta
mute
get
the TV and maybe you know.
No, they gotta get him off the thing. They
gotta-
gotta, who's paying them? The Yankees?
Nah, definitely not.
No.
Right.
You know, I don't mean no.
Yeah, but that's not gonna change the outcome because in my head I'm saying, yeah, this guy can't hit in the playoffs.
I don't mean
And he
no
doesn't.
diss for Tim McCarver when Dion was dousing
I
him.
remember that.
We might have to douse Costas.
I remember that.
Like, yo, come on.
But don't you think
Their job is to tell the truth, though.
That's true too.
Tell the
But
truth.
no, that's
during
not
the season,
truth.
like you said,
People don't
during the
always
season
tell
is
the truth.
different than
No,
the
they
playoffs.
don't. I said their job is.
Right, but like
I
you
didn't
said,
say they do.
Yeah,
but the
you know
playoffs
what?
is like you said, it's
Okay.
a different animal.
And you take that same example, like you say, the playoffs is different than the postseason. Yet, Shohei Ohtani pulls up the first at bat in the postseason, and what does he do? A 3-run homer.
Right, okay.
A 3-run homer.
Right.
Straight from the jump. I'm like, okay, so maybe you was waiting to play in the playoffs.
Right.
What's Judge waiting on? He's been in the playoff every year.
Right.
The next
He's
season.
killing next season. I love him to death.
The next
He's a great
season.
player, but my God, he got to wake up. If he don't wake up, I don't care what happens. We're not going to win. Somebody's going to take us out. I don't know who it is, but if he don't play, we're not going to win without him doing what he does during the regular season.
Well,
I
respectfully,
mean, Soto, I love Soto. He's carrying us, but come on, he need help because we
Yeah,
don't
that
have
Joker
nothing.
got hurt.
We ain't got
He
no
came
other
back
guys.
and got hurt the first base.
Yeah, Rizzo,
he's out.
and he wasn't doing nothing
back and got
anyway.
hurt.
they left him.
Yeah, somebody don't like the comment.
Yeah,
I saw a thumbs down. What happened? You a Yankee fan who loves Judge? That's cool. I love Judge too, but come on, let's be honest.
Right. That might be Anthony Green. I don't know.
But
I like to see. I want to see the guys. I mean, the good games. I want the players who play, like you say, the judge. I want them to hit, do what you got to do, make the game exciting, man.
You want to see
You
the
know,
stars.
you want
be
to see
the
the
stars.
stars, yeah.
You want to see the stars.
You know, you get to you do what you do in the regular season. You
It's
get
funny
to the
'cause
playoff,
that's
and
like
then
the
your team.
difference.
You don't show up for your team.
That's like the difference for the most part between baseball and the other sports. In the other sports, your stars have to show up in the playoffs.
Right.
You can't get away with having the scrubs be the stars
No, right.
in
But
football
in baseball, you can't.
or in basketball. But
Right.
but in
In
baseball,
you
It could
can't.
be
because you
somebody
can
else.
have guys who
Surprise
nobody knows. Well,
That's
they
true.
know him, but they don't expect him
Yes.
to do
To be
what
that
he did
guy.
That's so
for
true.
that series.
Right.
That's so true.
Because the catcher for the Padres, who used to be our catcher last year,
Mhm.
he got 3 home runs in the playoffs already.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Really? Nobody. If you
Nobody
ask
expect.
anybody
Well,
who was going to have
what's
3
his name?
home runs,
Higashioka?
yeah,
Higashioka.
Higashioka. If you ask anybody who was going to be the guy in the Padres that hit 3 home runs, it would have been
You would have never named
Machado
him.
or Tatis.
Machado,
Right.
Tatis, the kid Merrill,
Right.
the rookie.
Right.
Not
You
he
would've
goes
not
to
had on your
He
list.
might have been like the 8th or 9th guy. You might have said.
He was.
But
was
it's
in
always
that
somebody to
trade
show
with
up like
Soto.
that.
That's true.
Well,
But that's only baseball.
but that's only baseball. And like you said, like during the season, you can make a all-star case against the 4th and 5th best pitcher and the bottom of the bullshit bullpen guys.
You got it right the first time.
Right. But then when the playoffs start, you're not getting those 4th
No,
and
you're not
5th
getting
guys. You're
them.
not facing them. Unless it's long relief or something like
Right,
that.
you're not
Because
getting
those
them,
guys, you're going to get the 1, 2, and 3 starters.
1, 2, and 3.
And that's it.
That's what
But
we
you,
get.
you know, it's funny because the other day when the Mets lost that game and you was wondering why he went to Diaz in the 7th
In
inning.
7th inning, right.
It's the playoffs. The playoffs, all rules go out the window.
They do.
That's true.
When you need a stop, you got to bring your best man in at that time. You can't afford to wait because if he had brought somebody else in, there's no telling if the Phillies would have
You
just
get
kept
there.
pounding
But
him.
Budo
And yes,
had 2 outs on those dudes, and they wasn't hitting him hard. They got some hits, but it was off the glove. Lindor made a bad pickup on the thing. They wasn't hitting him hard. So I said, okay, why are you bringing this guy in the 7th inning to get 1 out, and then bring him back in the 8th, and he couldn't get
Nobody
the
out
ball
of
over
them.
the plate.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, when he did, he got hit. So I mean, you grooving it right down the middle. I mean, come
Like I
on,
said,
any major league's gonna
He
hit
scared
that.
me in that Brave game, man.
he's your best one.
Yeah, but he's been shaky all
Yeah.
year.
That's true. He's
I
like
get
Clay
what you're
Holmes,
saying.
but he's still your best bullpen relief pitcher. Yeah, I know. I had to put it in there, Dave.
But my nephew went to the game on Saturday.
Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle came up and he went to the game,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, because I went to, I think me and Screen, we had a mini plan, and the only game that I won was when I went with Anthony Green. I think.
To the Yankees?
Yeah, the
Oh.
only game they won, and I sat out one. I didn't make it. I was out sick.
You think it's you, Dave?
Must be
I
you,
know one
Dave.
thing.
That's the common denominator, right?
I know
Must be
one
you,
thing.
Dave.
I know one thing. They did it without me, so I'm good. I can stay right
Stay home. Yeah,
can
stay home.
stay
Watch
home.
on TV. Please
can
don't
stay
go. Please stay home.
I am gonna stay home, no doubt.
Yo, I got some
But
questions.
I wasn't pitching. I wasn't
I got
I
you.
wasn't the one.
Okay,
Well, we did say that though. The pitching,
Yeah.
the pitching's gonna change.
I could've
everything.
done
everything,
better
man.
Pitches
Clay
makes
Holmes,
a
though.
big difference in the
Right.
playoffs,
The
bro.
playoffs.
Okay,
When I tell you every pitch count in
I don't-
baseball,
yeah.
every
all the
pitch.
time.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
I don't know if I asked y'all this question last time I was here. An MVP in the NBA that's been traded 5 times since winning the MVP. I don't know if I asked you that
Yeah, I
question.
think
Yeah,
he
you
did.
did.
I did.
He
Okay,
did.
all
Who
right,
we
what's-
said it was?
Russell.
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, you
Russell.
did. You did. You
Yeah.
did.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 58 years and counting, not winning a Super Bowl. 4 teams. Name them.
58 years.
And counting, not winning a
San
Super
Diego.
Bowl. Go ahead.
The Jets.
No, they won't.
No, just one. Just one.
No, we
I
up to
know.
Super Bowl.
Wait,
58.
wait,
We're up
wait,
to-
wait,
years.
We're up to Super Bowl 58. So
Cleveland.
they
So
have
you-
no-
They probably ain't gonna win this year either.
So
Cleveland.
you say never won one.
Never won
Right.
one.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit. Yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yes.
One more.
Now,
You
well,
said-
Cleveland was
Championship game. They
Right.
never won
Championships.
Super Bowls.
right, but no, what I'm saying, they moved to Baltimore. Baltimore did win.
Oh, you talking about?
Well,
No,
we
this
still
is
gotta
But the
Cleveland.
same
Oh,
thing
I see
applies
what
to
you're
the
talking about.
Chargers.
No,
too.
no, because we got a
He brought
Cleveland.
up-
We still got a Cleveland team.
Are you bringing up the franchise?
Okay,
or the-
all right,
No,
or
you
the
still
state?
got a Cleveland team. So no, you
Right,
can't
but
do
did
that.
the
Okay.
Chargers win at another place?
I
No,
don't think so.
No.
no.
Not the
Chargers
Super
never
Bowl.
won a
Okay,
Super
all
Bowl.
right, all right.
There's
Go.
one more, right?
Right. No, there's 2 more.
What was the first one you said, Marlo?
He
I
said
said
Chargers.
Chargers.
He said the Chargers.
No, I said
And-
Chargers.
The Dolphins.
Chargers.
No, the
Dolphins
Dolphins
won.
won. They was undefeated.
Falcons. The Falcons. No, Falcons won.
No, not yet. But they not. The Falcons won.
But
No,
beat
they
the
was gonna
Patriots.
win.
But
No,
they not 50
lost
right.
years
the
and
game.
counting.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're not.
When did they become a franchise?
It wasn't no 58
Really?
years ago.
Oh, you talking about
You
old?
talking about old school
58
teams.
years
The
and
team that
counting.
started the Super Bowl.
Right.
When it,
Minnesota?
Minnesota's won.
yeah, Minnesota. Yeah.
Ooh.
Vikings.
And Buffalo.
And Buffalo. There you
Buffalo,
go.
all right.
Very good, y'all. Okay, here we go.
Those is AFL teams.
4 NBA teams with the letter Z in it.
Jazz.
Jazz is one.
Z Mavericks.
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies another one.
Z Mavericks.
Who? I had to say who? Z-Man.
Jazz, Grizzlies,
The letter Z.
14.
the Blazers.
Right.
Ooh.
Blazers another
Very
one.
good.
Very good, man.
All right. You said 4?
Yeah.
4 of them.
One more. With a Z in the name.
Want a hint?
No.
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 Okay.
This is too easy.
The Wiz.
Even though it's
There you
hard.
go.
The
Right.
Wizards,
The
yeah.
Wizards.
Oh, the
The
Wizards.
What was the Wizards'
Bullets.
name before that?
The Washington Wizards? you said?
What was their name before?
Bullets.
What's the bullet?
Right. Was it? And what was it? Washington
Baltimore.
Bullets?
Baltimore.
Baltimore Bullets. But it was another name after the
It was
Baltimore.
before- It was Baltimore Bullets, then it went to Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Top selling NBA jerseys of all time. Who's number
Come
one?
on.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan
Everybody
is number
gonna say
one.
that. Kobe, LeBron.
Kobe is number 2.
LeBron.
LeBron is number 3, where he should
And there's
be.
one more.
You talking about the all sports?
All time NBA jerseys of
Oh,
all
NBA.
time. Right.
I'm gonna
Of
say.
all time.
I'm gonna say Shaq.
Shaq is number 7.
Magic.
How many you got?
10.
Magic.
Magic is number 4.
So Bird got to be.
Bird
there.
is number 5.
I was about to say I gotta say Bird.
Kareem.
Kareem is number 10.
How many left?
1, 2, 3.
Isaiah Thomas.
No.
I was just about to say Isaiah.
No.
Dr. J.
Dr. J
I
is
should've
number
said,
8.
I should have said that.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Bernard
outside.
King.
No.
Vince Carter.
No. All
Patrick,
time. Come on,
Patrick
man.
Ewing.
No. All time. Outside of New York,
I
ain't
thought
nobody
New
buying
York.
Patrick
Well, I don't
Ewing
know.
jerseys.
I thought New York has bought 4 and 5 of
Huh?
those.
Clyde Frazier.
He
No.
said no. He, said
no
ain't
New
nobody.
York Cats.
No.
He throwing shade on New York. John Green said Capital Bullets.
Oh, Stephon Curry.
Cap, yes, it was.
Curry.
Curry's number 6.
How
He
many
had to
left?
be.
1 left.
Wow.
Okay. This one might be a little harder.
Is it a little harder?
Iceman.
It might be-
Iceman.
No. That's a good. That's
Is
a good
he
one.
is he playing still?
No,
today?
he's not. No, he's not playing.
You said he's still playing.
He's not playing.
No, we
more?
talk about
No.
the
Then I'm
player.
going
The
to go
player.
with- I don't know.
Go ahead, man. Say
Because
something.
you said Shaq. Oh, you did say Shaq was on.
Y'all got
Yeah,
Shaq.
Shaq
Shaq's
was
number
on.
7.
East or West?
East.
Pistol Pete.
Nope.
Barkley.
Nope. That's a good question. That's a good answer though.
The East.
Yes. the
Playing the
East.
East. You said no New York team.
No New York teams. No.
You play for Boston?
Atlanta. Dominique.
Joel Embiid.
No.
Dominique Wilkins.
No.
Oh, you say he's not playing now?
Right.
Moses Malone.
This guy's not playing no more. No.
There's no Dominique.
No, it's not Dominique.
Tracy McGrady.
How many guys you seen win?
Vince Carter.
He said,
No.
he said the East.
No.
He
It's
said
not
the
Vince
East.
Carter?
No. it's
I
not
said
Vince
Vince Carter.
He said
Oh.
the
You
East.
said the East.
Yes.
Y'all all know
Is
this
he
guy.
black?
Yes.
You said Bird already.
No, I just want
Tyrone Hill.
He's probably the ugliest guy. in the
Rod-
NBA.
Rodman?
Huh?
Rodman?
No. How tall are you, Ty?
6 feet.
He's about maybe your height,
Oh, it's a
maybe,
point guard.
maybe an inch tall.
It's a guard.
It's a guard.
Oh, snap.
Tiny Archibald.
No.
Oh, Irvin, Kyrie.
No.
It's
Oh,
not.
he said-
Oh, you said not.
He
Not
said he's
playing
not
no
playing no more.
He's not playing. No.
A point guard.
Allen Iverson.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah. How we didn't get that?
Yeah.
And he's been all over the door.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because Kirk threw us off.
No, he
He
said
played in the
he said
West.
a point guard in the East. He said a 5.
I said he
guy
played in the
and a
East.
6
That's
guy
what I
in the
said.
East.
All
That was
right.
point guard right
So, all right. So I'm going to hand out these sheets. What's the Thursday night game?
The Giants and the Bungles.
there. Is it?
Ain't it the Giants and the Bungles?
No.
You know, Greg, you want?
It's not?
No, it's on the sheet.
I think it's the. Is it the 49ers?
It might be.
Where you see the Giants and the Bungles? Oh, yeah, that's
Look
on
on
there.
your what's it
The
called?
Bungles.
I think it is the 49ers or somebody. 'Cause I don't see it on here.
Look on your phone. Why you bugging?
I don't see the 49ers at all.
Yeah, I think
They
the
can have a
49ers
they can have a
gotta
what's it
buy.
called?
Already?
No, they don't have a
They
bye.
the Thursday
They're the
guy.
Thursday
I
game.
mean, if it's
But
the
who
bye,
they
it would be 14.
49ers and the Seahawks. Thank you, John Green.
Yeah,
There you go,
I
right.
knew it was the 49ers.
Right.
Oh, okay.
49ers and Johnny Wishbone, as Mr. Green calls him.
Let's go, Gino.
All right, so let's look at what we did last
Green,
week.
Eric, call in.
And
We're doing our pick.
49ers and the Seahawks, you said?
Yeah, that's Thursday game.
Okay.
Well, I ain't got no sheet.
I thought I had-
gave 3.
Because Mongo didn't pass it to you. I put it right there. Oh,
There it is
damn.
right there.
Yo, you know what? You about to get punched twice. Once for the bag
Look, I'm
and
ready.
once for the
Look, I will
disrespect.
pull the code and keep myself off.
And get knocked out. You about to get knocked out.
Them kids are gonna jump you.
Very
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Don't lie. We're gonna do you like they did David Patterson.
Bring
Oh,
your
How
yeah.
about that?
That's
I love
crazy.
that.
We don't fight.
Yo, they
We
caught-
don't
they-
fight.
Bring
They
your
caught
son
two
up here.
more.
I'm
Two
gonna
more.
bring
They
my-
got 2 more.
I know 2 of them turned themselves in.
Right.
The youngest
kids.
one.
Fight. We
Yo,
don't
they
do
got
that
the
no
girl
more.
Tell
and they
him I
got
said
another
that.
guy.
It's the 49ers at the Seahawks.
Oh
Mr.
God, I'm
Green.
crying.
Jordan or Ed, call it back. I always forget to
Go
bring
ahead.
it
Hi, how are you?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
sir.
here. Can y'all guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Somebody got a pen?
For the Thursday game, y'all already making the picks?
No, we didn't. I didn't make anything
Yeah, we
yet.
didn't start yet.
We're still chopping it up.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. Thank
Might as well give me that one. I gotta start keeping the track.
you. Who's the
of this.
Thursday 49ers? Where they at? Home?
49ers in Seattle.
Who's on?
I think they're
We not getting the job. We
not sure. I think they at the 49ers.
We got signed on. Go back. What you get? Ain't that part of
We got something tailor made. We need a victory real quick.
And don't use blue.
Right, it's gotta be black.
your- Right. You gotta be black.
It used to be pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be pencil.
And like that.
Erase so you make a mistake.
Come on,
Erase.
Commanders, I'm moving for you.
Sign in and out.
Right. They didn't even want to see it. They just sign in and out.
Yeah. Get out my face. and shit.
Oh, that was the best thing.
Get on your train and get out my
Yeah,
face.
that
Get out
was
my
the
face
best
and
thing.
get on your train and shit.
You want to get up that train and keep on walking.
Keep
You got to
it
go
moving.
upstairs. Get out of there.
And then you get up there 5 minutes early and they look at you side eye like you signing out too early. Really? Really?
Shout out to Dow
Yeah,
Gores
what's
and Eric
called did that to me
Wilcox.
one
What's
day.
up, guys?
I think I was 2 minutes early. Let's see what was up the sand.
Oh, okay.
Y'all looked at her like, are you serious?
She gonna let you go home?
2 minutes early. She said it's 2 minutes early. I looked at her like she was
Yeah, we
crazy.
calling y'all out, dispatchers.
I
Yeah.
said, wow.
I never
And
forgot.
that was me and her was mad cool.
TDs and ATDs.
She's doing her job.
Check
We
him
calling
out.
him
Yo,
out.
check him out.
I'm
I'm calling y'all out.
She was doing her job. How
I'm
about
calling
that?
them out.
I heard you was retired.
All right?
So what?
Yeah.
Still a retired
You,
supervisor.
are you doing your job? They're not gonna dock you for
I'm
nothing
right
now.
calling y'all up.
Look.
Your LeBron hater pill is not working
Look, Greg,
properly.
Greg, you gotta go upstairs, Greg.
Yeah.
And ain't no more transit rules.
Greg, you gotta go upstairs, Greg.
Your LeBron pill is not working properly.
Yeah.
Hold on. We know what your car look like, Greg.
Look, Dave, what I always tell you, Dave, you tell me that. They know what your car look like. I said they won't do it in front of me. Behind my back.
I just always say that. Damn, on.
I
I'm gonna
forgot.
stop killing cars.
There was this guy. He came a conductor after I was a conductor, and he was working at Queensboro Plaza out that. Yeah. No. Well, that thing in the back. Outside. The one outside.
Where at?
At Queensboro Plaza.
Oh, you was working at, you mean on the 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Nancy.
Yeah. But I had to sign out there. I was working the platform.
Oh yeah, you always have to go back to sign out at Queensboro.
Right.
I remember that.
So I'm signing out there, and this guy, he became dispatcher. So I said, "What's up, yo? Hey, what's going on?" So I'm getting ready to sign out. What you doing? The book back. I was like, "What you doing and shit, man?" He said, "Yo, man, you got 3 minutes." I was like, "Are you serious and shit?"
Right.
So there was some piece of paper up there. I just scribbled my name and left and shit, man. Like, are you crazy and shit, man? Get out of here, man.
They be for real.
Yo,
You heard that? Should have wrote you.
I
up.
don't know. I just kind of ignored him and shit.
All right.
Only person passed, I probably don't know is Serge.
All right, Mongo, you supposed to send your picks in all together.
I did.
No, not all together. Individually. So like all together just didn't work for me. I couldn't do it. When I'm doing the list, I can't. Oh, Mongo send the whole list.
Oh, that's green.
That's great.
That's
Oh, I was
green.
bugging out. I'm like, what the noise?
I said, hold on. Let me see. I sent you the wins. I sent you
I
the
didn't
winning
send
team.
nothing.
Hand me the phone.
I'm about to find it. Hold on. Give it to you.
It might be shout out to Scotty Scott again. You send it to me or you send it to
What you eating? Potato chips,
Bars
man?
and Hoops?
I sent it to you on text. Via text. Hold on.
I didn't get it.
What?
I think you sent it to the station.
No, here it is right here.
Well,
Look.
hand it to me.
He said,
Let me brighten it up.
Yeah,
That's it.
is it hieroglyphic?
I hope so. Bacon, eggs, and cheese. Oh,
You silly, man.
Oh, salt, no pepper.
he took
Chopped cheese, no ketchup.
Yeah, yo, chop.
he took the Cowboys over the Steelers here.
You did?
Yeah.
You a sucker, yo.
No, he didn't.
I'm about to say, I
you
know
messing
he,
with him.
but I did take them in the spread. I put money, I put them to cover the spread, so I won anyway. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to money, I ain't stupid.
Ain't no loyalty.
Right. So I'm trying to win.
Oh, shit.
So they covered the spread, so they got me. I'm good.
Green, you still there?
But I ain't care if they the
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
give
here.
us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, give it.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We coming.
All right.
We getting together.
All right, I'm here.
Put
I'm
the
here.
sandwich down.
I already know I got one win.
Well, when is that?
Oh, you did it already. I ain't even-
49ers, baby.
Oh,
They took that L last week.
Say it again. Why you got the paper covering the mic?
No, oh, now I'm looking at my picks.
Oh man. You ready, Dave? Or you writing something down?
You looking at my stuff.
I'm taking my commanders.
If it dim out, brighten it back up. But I put it on 2-minute standby.
I got it.
Yeah, I sent that to you directly.
I don't know.
As soon as you sent me the sheet, I wrote them out while I was right after I hung up with you. I wrote them out and sent it to you. So you probably didn't check.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Oh.
What up, Hug? Shout out to Huggies. Shout out to D Gores again. He said somebody's a sellout.
Yo, Hug, you still learning how to DJ?
Oh,
Y'all gonna beat the Raiders this year?
We winning every week, man.
Every week.
Don't ask some questions.
I'm taking the
We
Raiders.
winning every week.
I'm taking
All
the
right?
Raiders.
You take what you want. Look, I even picked your
It's
Jets
at
over the Bills.
it's at the Vegas. It's at Vegas.
I even picked your Jets over the Bills. Because I got faith. Unlike y'all, I got faith in Ryan and Rodgers.
We're gonna see.
I got faith in that dude.
Yo, what's that thing you
Send
sent?
him to
What's
us.
that thing you sent me with that
send him
girl,
us.
man?
Pickens will be 1,000
What's
yards.
that thing you sent me with that
passing
girl,
receiver.
man?
What you
She gonna be.
That's funny. Right?
She gonna be pregnant by
Did you
some
see that
by
video?
some black dude. And
I
shit,
put
man.
NFL after dark.
Oh,
You saw
yeah,
that?
yeah.
She gonna be pregnant by some black dude. and shit. Yeah.
Big black
And that was a
linebacker.
pops. That was a pops.
Yo, boss, he was quiet, man. He ain't saying a thing, man.
Oh, man.
That 49er game is at home.
It's at Seahawks. Right?
All right,
It's
here
okay.
you go, Mongo.
We
All
gotta
right.
start this quick.
So
Let's
I
go.
don't.
Okay.
We got
I
time.
didn't get.
We got more than 15 minutes.
I didn't get your ATL versus Tampa. Who did you take?
Wait, just say the Falcons. We'll give you that one.
Right. The team that won.
Cheetah.
He's a
How you
cheater.
doing today?
Yeah,
I
well,
don't remember. Why is it on here? Was it on the sheet last week?
It's never on the sheet. That's the Thursday.
Oh, that's the Thursday game.
you gotta get it done.
Yeah, just give me that W. Okay.
Yeah, just give it to him.
I was gonna pick Kirk Cousins.
Can you need my cell phone number?
Yeah.
917
Watch it. You on the radio.
602.
You're gonna get a lot of calls.
Yo, yeah. We'll do that.
Seattle lost to the Giants at home. Right?
Yes,
Well, the Niners might well beat them too.
all right. So, all right, so Surge is W L L W L. The Jags with the W. The Pats with the L.
Wow.
Washington with the W. Denver with the W. 49ers with the L.
Wow.
Green Bay with the W. Seahawks with the L. Cowboys with the W.
I had the Cowboys over who?
Steelers.
That's the only game that
That's
matters.
your only moral victory.
Because actually, I put him down for the Steelers, and he said no. He wasn't taking the same team you were taking.
No, I didn't disrespect you. I knew what was coming.
He disrespected us. We didn't get that Gary Reason fumble.
Greg, you took Tampa. You took the Vikings. You took the Bears with the W. The Ravens with the W. The Bills with the L's. The Colts with the L. The Pats with the L.
I didn't
Washington.
say nothing in last week.
Oh, you didn't know.
L. W. All right, and
Yo, what's they got a new record out? Does he have a new album out? LL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard it's pretty good. I didn't listen to it, but I heard it was out. That's what I heard.
What's name sent me something
Eminem's
with
on
Hush.
one.
He got something else new.
Hush does little shorts and stuff real
Yeah,
quick.
I
on
say it.
YouTube.
What's name?
Yeah.
Chris sent me something with him.
Yeah.
all right, so it's pretty much it's a little murky, but let's get it on. We're gonna go to week 6. All right, so let me get everybody in here. I got 10 people: Dave, Kurt, Serge, Mongo,
Put that in the back seat.
Todd, Greg, and
I'm here. What's up?
all right,
No, you
get
writing the
ready
categories
to
out,
rock.
columns out.
All right, so we're gonna start with the Thursday night's game, and we're gonna start with you. And
Niner Nation, baby. Niner Nation. Some tailor-made
should-
suckers we got coming up.
you shouldn't be saying that with your chest, but okay. Greg, Todd, Mongo,
Seahawks.
That's hate.
Gino's running.
Surge,
Gino's running 51 yards.
Surge,
You know what?
No.
Surge.
Rolling.
Give me the Niners.
It's working. Huh?
John Green got the Niners. Kurt,
Y'all ain't got to
Niners.
take them. You ain't got to take them.
Niners.
you ain't got to sell them neither. We got it.
Yeah, it's working.
Next one, Greg, we're gonna start with you. The Jaguars at the Bears. That's Sunday.
I'm taking the bid. Me too.
All right. Todd,
Bears.
Jaguars suck.
Something, Margo?
Bears.
Surge.
Guess I'm taking the suck team.
Jaguars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who did the Bears beat yesterday?
The Panthers.
That speaks for it
Ant,
all, right
who
there.
you got, Ant?
That tells I did.
I'm going with that kid with the blue eyes.
The Jags?
Jaguars.
Yup.
Yeah.
I think the Jags gonna beat
Caleb
them.
Williams got
All right.
contact.
All right. No doubt. Todd, we're going to start with you. The Ravens at the Commanders. I mean, the Commanders at the Ravens.
Commanders.
Should be a good game. That should be a good game. 2 running quarterbacks. Yeah.
All right,
Watch
Margo.
my team.
Commanders.
I knew you were gonna say this.
Watch my team.
Surge.
I'm a fan.
No, you ain't no fan.
Yo, Blackwell, I'm a fan if you watching.
He's a fan. So that means
He
that
want the
I'm picking the
Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah, he want the
I'm
Ravens.
scared he's on my bandwagon.
Kurt.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Y'all gonna take it regardless.
Me too.
Yeah.
Greg.
Stay at home.
Who's at home?
Ravens.
Ravens.
Oh,
And
he's got ulterior motives anyway.
Yo, who's playing the Ravens versus who?
So you don't count. Yeah, you don't count.
Washington at the Ravens.
Well, I'm taking the Ravens. The Washington can't beat them. They only looking good right now because they're playing substitute.
All right, let's go. The Cardinals at Green Bay. Sir, Margo. Let's go, Margo.
I took the Cardinals. I'm a Murray fan too.
Surge.
You know that. He
Surge.
ain't gonna run 50 yards against the Packers. I'm
Yo,
taking
is
the
he
Packers.
the shortest quarterback in the
Yes.
league?
Like,
Curry.
I'm taking the Packers.
Either him or Bryce Young.
Greg.
Packers.
Todd.
Packers.
And
Packers, Cardinals, ain't.
I'm going with the Packers.
all right, let's go. No, this is easy. So we're gonna start with you, Serge. The
No,
Texans at the Patriots.
That might be the easiest game of the week. They can't beat nobody.
That's
They made
correct.
the Jets look great. I think Stroud's gonna get 600 yards passing against them.
Not true.
Pats, Texans.
Texans. I said Stroud's gonna get 600 yards.
All right, Kurt.
Texans.
I'm with you. Greg.
Texas.
Not true.
Todd.
I'm Texans.
Not true.
Mongo.
Patriots.
Only fool.
Why don't you just put
And-
L's next to his damn name the whole like way
I'm
down?
going with the Texans.
All right, next. Let's go.
Now this is a good
All right,
one.
this should be a barn burner. The Buccaneers at the Saints. We're gonna start with you,
Who's the
Kurt.
Saints quarterback? Carr?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You saw it's me first?
Yes.
It's at the Saints. I'm taking the Saints.
Very good.
Greg, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Todd Bowles don't get the
Very good.
respect he should.
I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers.
Wow.
He said, "Wow, really?"
Todd,
Buccaneers. Say something, punk.
Mongo,
Saints. I said something.
Surge.
Who did the Buccaneers play?
They mad when they lost last week.
Right, they lost. They're gonna
lost
beat the
that game.
Saints.
Yeah, they lost
I'm
that
going with the
game.
Buccaneers.
They was tight.
Yeah, they was tight.
All right,
right.
John, I got you. Ant.
I'm going with New Orleans.
I'm sorry, this is Donna. I just placed an order.
All right, get her out the phone. All right.
Right.
No,
I thought she was gonna say, "I'm sorry, he don't know what he's talking about."
Right. Right.
All right, the Eagles at the Browns. I'm going with the Eagles. Greg.
Eagles.
Yeah, I want to hear this one too.
Todd.
Eagles.
Mongo. Serge.
Hey, you got to be crazy to pick the Browns.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go against him and say,
Nah, I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
do that.
Kurt.
Nah, I'm not.
Eagles.
You know I ain't rooting for no.
Yeah, the Browns are self-destructive. Man.
I'm rooting not for none of them division teams.
And
Who's playing the Browns versus who?
the Eagles.
At Eagles.
I'm gonna give it to the Eagles by default. Trust me,
By default.
All right.
They at home.
by default.
All right, Greg, we're going to start with you. The Colts at the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
That's a terrible game.
Todd.
Colts.
Titans.
Serge.
I'm with Mongo.
Again.
Yeah. No, I
Kurt.
don't believe in the
That don't
Colts.
I'm gonna
sound
do
right.
the same thing.
I
I'm
don't
going
believe
with
in
the
Joe.
Titans.
I don't believe in Flacco.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. So.
Good. Okay. And
That's a hard one. Hey, ain't nobody talking to you. This is an Ed Green show.
come on.
Yo, give me the Titans.
That's Flacco. Almost every team.
I know, right?
John
He
Green.
He right there with Rodgers, oldest quarterback, right?
All right.
Probably.
Titans or John? Titans or the Colts? All right. So next one, Todd. We're gonna start with you. The Chargers at the Broncos.
Broncos.
Same Broncos.
Yeah.
Kurt.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I want the Chargers.
Okay.
Skip the next one.
Right, just put Steelers in and keep it moving for everybody.
You're gonna be real mad when they lose this week.
Mhm.
You're gonna be real mad.
He probably won't come in.
All right. So we're gonna start with you, Todd.
Hold on a second. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? The Broncos versus who?
Chargers.
Ooh.
You didn't get them, Dave?
You know what?
Yeah, he said
The
Chargers.
Broncos been playing hard.
You
Even
know
though
you
they-
put your pick in already. You changing
I
it?
didn't put my pick in the Broncos.
They put
Give me the Broncos. I think they're gonna pull this one off.
All right. Todd, we're gonna start with you. The Raiders. The Steelers at the Raiders.
Raiders.
The Raiders are due for a game.
They won the game already. They're 1-4. They won
All
their
right,
due.
Margo.
They won their due game. Steelers, stop asking me that question, Dave.
Surge.
Jesus Christ.
I
They
want
won their due, kid. What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe they should change. Steelers.
Who let this guy in?
Surge.
Oh my God. I don't want my record to be bad, but
What's his record right now,
it
Dave?
don't matter. It don't matter.
Come on.
He
I know I'm 1-0 against the Steelers, so I'm picking the Raiders again.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kurt.
Steelers.
So you only picked one game out of 5 games?
Yeah.
So what you doing? You wasn't here.
Yeah, I was here, but I just picked that one. That was the only game. It was a sure bet. I said I'm taking the Cowboys to beat the Steelers.
Greg.
In other words, you're
Which one
0-3.
is it again?
The Steelers at the Raiders.
Damn. They due for a game. Raiders. They got me 2-4.
Nobody believe in your team,
Yeah,
man.
I see that.
And
Frauds.
come on, Ed.
I'm taking the Raiders, even though they're dysfunctional right now. The Steelers are gonna beat them, but I'm taking the Raiders.
Yo,
The
stop,
Raiders
yo,
let me
stop
down
betting
all
with
kind
your
of ways.
heart. Yo.
All right, next one. We can start
But we're
with
not betting.
Stop betting emotions.
Margo?
Stop picking emotions.
Mongo. Let's go, because
What
we
is
run
it?
out of time.
Panthers.
You picking the Panthers over
Yes.
the Falcons?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
All right, Surge.
Nah, ain't no way in hell. Falcons.
Kurt.
I'm picking them because they
Falcons.
home.
I don't care
Greg.
where they at, man. They could be on fucking Istanbul.
Todd.
Still ain't winning
Falcons.
Still, man. Come on.
And
Definitely the Falcons.
You gotta see what he's carrying in that bag.
Yeah,
He got something in
look at
there.
that fire juice.
all right, next one. Surge.
Good game.
Cowboys. The Lions at the Cowboys.
Jesus Christ.
No, you know, I don't like this game. I'm gonna go with.
It's
Shout
at,
out to
it's
you,
at,
Bob.
Dallas.
Cully
It's at
Walters.
Dallas.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
All right. Kurt
Lions.
and Tigers and Bears. I'm going with you, Kurt.
Thank
Sir,
you, thank you.
Greg,
Cowboys.
Cowboys. I know that. Todd,
Lions.
Mongo,
Lions is due for a game.
and
I'm definitely taking Detroit. I don't know what y'all see in the Cowboys after what they did last week. Absolutely not.
they looking for the Niners. All right, up next.
Think of your team, man.
I'm gonna take the Giants. I'm gonna start. Kurt, did I go to you first?
No.
Kurt, you first.
Giants.
Giants at the Bengals.
Oh my
Bengals
God.
at the Giants.
I'm taking the Bengals.
Wow.
Taking the
At,
Bengals.
at New York. Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
taking the Giants. Let's go. Greg,
Cowboy fan ain't taking a Giant.
Bengals.
Bro.
Todd.
I mean, no.
Oh, wow.
Giant.
Wow.
He
he changed up.
He lost his chain of
Mongo.
thought there.
Mongo.
Right there.
No, I'm saying,
Mongo, so you.
you know I'm not picking the Bungles, okay? Come on, damn.
Bungo.
You taking the Bengals, right, Serge?
Of course.
Of course.
You know I'm never gonna pick that other team.
And
Where they playing?
and
Man,
No,
I'm
they
gonna
don't
go
play
with
there.
This is bad for the
come on.
They don't play there.
The team can be 15.
Who you got?
I'm going with the Bengals.
All right. All right, last one. The Jets at the Bills. I'm going with the Jets.
Bills. Going with the Jets. I don't care if you're a Jet fan or not.
Todd.
Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, baby. Jets.
Serge.
Really?
Kurt.
The Jets played them. I'm picking the Jets, man. They
We gonna
played.
And-
beat
They
these boys.
played them well.
We gonna beat these boys.
They played them.
Yes,
Y'all
take
got a
the
bunch
Bills.
of Jet
Come on,
fans
now.
in
They're
there.
gonna have
I'm
to
going
eat
with the
this.
Bills.
You know he was
They
gonna
gonna
take the
lose.
Bills.
They're not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose
All
twice.
right.
Nah.
Two teams home, and y'all betting against.
Yeah.
All right. We
What-
done.
The Bills. What are they? 3 and
That's my
2.
pick, actually.
What's
That's
the
it,
Bills?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
3 and
that's
2.
my-
Oh,
Yeah,
but
y'all got
it looks better in my hand. But
All right.
Hey,
So
Dave, y'all done? Y'all
Yeah.
done?
we done. All right, bro. We're
All
gonna
right, yo,
let
you
you
brothers
go.
have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all
All right,
have a
bro.
good
All
Man,
right,
night.
be
peace.
safe.
Talk to y'all later.
Later.
All right. So it's time to go. Really, 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
So
Get it up, man. Get your music ready.
right. So
5 minutes.
again, I'd just like to share with y'all. If y'all anybody, please check out our website, twfc22.org. That's Transit Workers for Children 22.org. I'm gonna say that constantly. So what I'm going to do in the up and coming months, December 14th, at the Black Spectrum Theater, they're gonna have the play Screwed. So I'll be sending like 50 kids to that. So that'll be our charitable donation. And please check out our website. Now, in the interim, November 2nd, we're doing a bus ride to Nordic Lodge. If you're free, tell a friend, tell a foe. 175, leaving from Francis Lewis and 116th in Queens, 10 a.m. Come out, get your eat on. All right. November 12th, we will be starting the Next Stop League. If you have some game, bring it. Championship game will be at the Barclays Center. All right. I'm in the midst of working that out. So we got a few things going on. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody's support. Let's give our checkouts and our goodbyes, starting with Todd. And shout out to Greg. I'm sorry.
Yes, we always like to thank the people who call in, who's watching us. We love the support. Keep supporting us. And best wishes to everybody out there. Stay safe.
The Relic.
Same thing. I feel the same way. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
All right, Serge, let's go Yankees. All right, game
Let's go
time
Yankees.
7 tonight.
Thank you for everybody who's listening, and those of y'all who have younger sons or daughters in their 20s, tell them if they don't do nothing else, apply for dot work at work.
Longshoreman, no doubt.
Exactly.
All right, here we go, Coach Kirk.
Shout out Rising Stars. Shout out to anybody that took the time to listen to us today. Shout out to the crew here. Have a nice day.
Thank y'all for everybody being back again. We'll be back next week. I'm being a little late next week. I'll be coming back from a destination wedding. Shout out to Charles Foreman. Let's get ready to jump the broom. All right. So I will be in here about 5:15.
Good luck,
But
Charles.
everybody else will be here on time. Please hold us down. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you. Take us home, Mongo.